Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 2.5, because I'm going to mention the session 0 every time, just because it's kind of awkward and it makes numbering things more difficult, of Lost Mine of Phandelver. I didn't even get the plural this time. We did it. Everything's
only
perfect.
A single mine. One mine.
Just the one that's lost.
One mine.
Yeah, well, are there
Many
other
caves.
mines? And only one is lost.
Well, I think that's it, right? Like, there may be more mines, but only one is lost.
Maybe we just need to help this mine become unlost. Perhaps they got lost on their way to a family reunion.
Oh.
Can I say, Dave, that you are sounding crisp?
I got you. It's a clippy.
Hey,
We got Dave.
Hi, I hear you're having
Mike
audio
now.
problems. So would you like some assistance? No?
So hopefully you all can hear him much better now.
Them.
Those vocals are
Them.
buttery.
Yes, thank you.
Buttery.
I like
Hope you can hear them much
Sweet
better
deal.
now.
So crisp. Anyway, I just had to mention it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I noticed
hat compliment.
in return that we have a lot of cosplay going on here, which I won't say is premature because you're still level 1, but just like
Temper your expectations. Is what Dave is trying to say.
There's like
this
3
hat,
downs
I can
lost,
alter
actually.
it, it's somewhat reversible, so, Pasha has a sibling.
next time could be a wizard.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh my gosh, look at
Different
that.
character now.
Amazing.
It's a
Bam.
druid, I think.
I am Pasha's sibling here to get revenge for them.
Not Pasha. Yeah, just, anyone, really. It's good.
Great.
I just have edgy looking robes lying around, so I didn't want to be left out. So,
Let's cosplay.
Yeah. What?
This is just my pajamas.
Just wearing
Yeah.
that lion onesie, just cause.
It's
right?
the crack of 1 p.m. where I am. It's
Same.
pajama time.
Actually, no, 2 p.m. for me.
It's 9 p.m. here.
Yeah.
It's late times.
You better be
Been up
wearing
for
sweatpants.
Many hours.
Yeah.
I am dressed
I
for
am. Got
deep
pajama
nap
bottoms
time.
Fine. So,
Streamer secrets.
yeah.
I will
it's-
have the chat know that I am actually wearing proper denim jeans today.
Wow.
Wow.
Excuse me, why would you wear a hard pant? There's a quarantine on. No,
A
thank
hard
you.
pants.
Oh,
I
like
wish I
that
could say that a
definition.
quarantine is on. I had to go back to work last week,
Oh.
so my quarantine is effectively over.
No, thank you.
mm-mm.
New quest. Our whole party is going to go have a conversation with Aki's employer.
The government? Because I'm on board.
You don't have to. I gave them my 2 weeks notice last week.
Hey.
Yeah.
Congrats. I think you say
Yeah.
congrats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
congrats. Congrats is definitely right in this.
Aki is smiling, therefore congrats.
Exactly.
Sort of whenever someone's like, I'm pregnant, I'm always like, congratulations. I think
Good,
that's what I'm
good,
supposed
good.
to say.
A couple
Good.
years ago, that was ooh.
Like every time
I mean,
I'm always
I
like,
don't know. It may still be a ooh.
I mean, it depends. Yeah.
With in this economy,
That though.
It's one of those contextual ones, right?
Yes.
Like, you gotta.
For sure.
you definitely gotta read that body language. And I know that you know what they say about nerds and geeks. We're real good at picking up social signals. Like
Yeah.
excellent at it.
Excuse me, I have a +4 to charisma. I am very good. Oh no, insight is wisdom. Nope, I'm
Yeah.
bad.
Inside.
We're getting off to a great start, y'all, today.
it's all good.
Oh, we totally are. Has anybody else got exciting news to share before we start?
I have been plowing my way through Final Fantasy XIV expansions, trying to get to relevant content. They're long. They're so long. Each one of them is like a whole JRPG. I'm like, this is 8 years of an MMO that I'm trying to like claw my way through. And there are characters that are in it like from the beginning that I hate so much, that I hate with a burning fire in my soul, and they won't go away. So
Is it Estinian?
no, Estinian is great. But Alphino is the guy. Alphino is the guy,
Oh,
okay?
okay,
I hate
sure.
Alphino. Also, recently, Lise, but that's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
You were saying words.
I am.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. Like, oh.
making me
There were
think
words
back.
that happened in that.
You're welcome.
I started time jumping in Animal Crossing because I've given up.
Nice. No, that's legit. Legit.
You know what? I feel like because I've given up is such a mood in general.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
At the moment, it's just like
I
whatever it is to make it through the days just doesn't matter.
I saw human physical people yesterday, which I was saying was very nice, but also bittersweet because it was my friend's going away party, which we all were like, 6 to 12 feet apart. It was very like we're here.
That's
very
just sounds
distant
like
from
the
each
most...
other, but
yeah,
like literally
that's every party now. Everybody's standing awkwardly far away from each other.
it's very good. People, I do appreciate how much more people respect the bubble.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
And
can
that
we
part
just
is nice.
go back to never go back and just like always maintain
Always
this
respect the
distance? That
bubble.
would be
If we
great.
always have to maintain that distance, I will never be able to LARP again. So let's not do that.
Yeah, Regency era distances are not sustainable.
Yeah. Otherwise, the Regency era would still be going.
I know. Some of us need hugs.
All right, fine. I can't speak for everybody, but for me,
I hope that people-
I'm just saying,
Continue
if
to
I have to
respect the
maintain a
bubble.
2-meter distance, there are only certain weapons I can use that will attain a 2-meter.
What I'm hearing is we need to buy Elf a Naginata.
I need a pole arm of some sort. Yes, yeah, that's it. That's
Get yourself a lance.
Yeah.
That just sounded like medieval LARP flirting. Like, I need a pole arm. Like, hey, I feel you, girl.
Hey, girl, I need a pole arm. I don't think it works.
Please,
I don't think it really
no,
works.
please.
Is that a pole arm, or are you just
Is that-
trying to
is
stay
that-
out of melee range?
Is that a glaive? Is that a glaive Guizarm in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Oh,
Oh,
God.
geez.
All right, can we? All
All right,
right.
let's go D&D.
I would like to meet some towns guards.
It's
I have
bad.
new
It's
ones.
bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop.
And on that note, we
Yeah,
officially lost the plot, everybody. Here we go.
we sure did. Just two things we want to mention before we start. The first is, as you can probably still see on the overlay, we are still doing, Roll20 is still raising money for Code 2040. So please feel free to donate. It's a fantastic charity that, let's see what their exact words are. I had this up on the other screen.
No.
Basically, it's about bringing together people in the gaming space and addressing and creating opportunities for people in marginalized groups, whichever they may be, which sounds fantastic to me because 99% of people in tabletop and this stuff kind of the same. So yes, that's a fantastic cause to get behind. So please feel free to donate to there. And the second thing, because I forgot to mention it at the beginning of the other one, I said in the session 0, we were going to pop in an X card. And I have set it up now. I did it before the first session, but I forgot to mention it. Oops, don't show that, Dave. Don't show that. Where is it? Here it is. So in the macro section, we've got an X card deck, and all you have to do is show it. If anybody sees it,
I see it.
point
Oh.
it out. Everybody can do that as well, not just me.
Where is it that we would access this?
In the macros tab, on the top right of
Which is
the
the
chat box.
fourth from the left,
Yeah, the one that looks
or
at
the
list,
fifth from the left, I guess.
next to the music note.
Yeah, there's a hide and show.
Yeah. If you hover
very
over it, it says
cool.
collection.
I see.
Yeah, there's
Okay, I'm
also
gonna click
playing
it just
cards.
to see if it works. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Dave,
That's awesome.
can you scroll? Can you move it on your screen because it's not
Where to?
just anywhere higher up or?
I don't
I
think
guess
I can
actually
move
you
those.
can't. No, because that says fixed. Let me. We're gonna do this the
Wait,
old-fashioned
am I
way.
doing
Doing it
this?
live, folks.
Oh well, now it's there. We're good.
No, it's down there, and I can't move the UI elements. I'm afraid enough. I
No,
didn't
it's
think
okay.
this all the way through.
It's just I realized
Ah,
that,
it works.
Yeah.
It works.
So I just wanted to highlight that we had done that because we said we would. Well, I said I would, and I forgot to mention it last week.
Follow through.
Yeah. So, last session, we had our first encounters. They went okay. Nobody died. except some goblins.
I mean, it was
I guess
level
I'm
one. It
people.
was level 1 D&D. So
It was.
It
There
was
some
it was
swinginess.
quintessential.
It's so
level
good.
1 D&D.
Yeah. The party bravely following the goblin that ran away back to their base. Unfortunately, a few too many of them to deal with at that particular time. So I believe the plan was to head back to Phandelver to rest, recoup, and regroup. Sound right?
sounds correct.
Fantastic. So, most of you know, I think with the exception of Karasu, actually, have you been there before? Do you think you've been to Phandelver? I think we said you hadn't.
Probably not. Yeah.
Yeah. There's
Everybody
not
else.
much cool
Everybody
to go.
else is though. Yeah. There's no reason to go there. Yeah.
No, except for now. So let's do the. It has a lovely little bit of box text to describe arriving in Phandelver. It kind of expects you do this in a different order, but it's totally fine. So let's see. It says, frontier town of Phandelver is built on the ruins of a much older settlement. This isn't the flavor text. The flavor text is here. That's history, though. You would know that. People would know that. So bad at this. A rutted track emerged from a wooded hillside, and you catch your first glimpse of Phandelver. The town consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings, some built on old fieldstone foundations. More old ruins, crumbling stone walls covered in ivy and briars, surround the newer houses and shops, showing how this must have been a much larger town in centuries past. Most of the newer buildings are set off to the sides of the cart track, which widens into a muddy main street of sorts as it climbs toward a ruined manor house on the hillside at the east side of town. As you approach, you see children playing on the town green and townsfolk tending to chores or running errands at shops. Many people look up and recognize you and greet you as you approach, but generally return to their business. So let's pop everybody over to the Phandelver map. We made a couple of adjustments for don't need that turn order right now. This is safe time. So quick reminder, chat, players can't quite see everything. You can see a little bit more than they can. So try not to give anything away if I don't make it clear, because it's nice to have some secrets, I think. So we've added in the little gnome town after the displacement, which has been colloquially termed Little Yingle.
So cute.
But yeah, here is kind of the rough overview of what everything's looking like. The important places that you would all know, having been there before, are marked on the map. And you would very, very likely know nearly everybody in town as well. So, once you first get back, I think probably not unconscious anymore. So, as otherwise it would have been very difficult to walk all the way down here, dragging somebody behind you. But what would be your kind of first port of call? What would be the first plan as we get back into town? Got lots of options. We can talk more about ones as you think they're necessary. So,
Didn't we kind of come into Phandelver pretty late in the day?
you probably would have, yes. And you would have come in from the north as well.
Okay.
So you pass by Barthen's and the smithy. There's probably some big, nice clanging. Love to hear it. And you can make your way into the town square as well. It's not really a square, though. It's kind of like a blob with arms. Yeah. Probably quite late in the day, but not late enough that everybody's closed up yet.
I feel like Tink, because Tink, even if she was unconscious, like she's pretty small, so carrying her wouldn't have been super hard. I feel like when she starts waking up,
carried her.
she'd be like,
Fair
oh,
enough.
Pasha's holding Tink a little bit like baby.
Like a baby.
like at
Lovely.
first just like, twitches in her sleep.
Just covered in blood. Baby covered in blood.
Baby covered. It's how it's it's good times.
Not great.
Oh,
but I
she's
think-
waking up, Witka.
We We shouldn't. Don't take me. Don't take me home. No. My dad will be mad. Don't take me home. I'll be fine. Just give me a minute. I just need a nap.
But your dads are going to want to see you.
No, they'll be mad.
I mean, both of those things are true. They will want to see you, and they're going to be very mad. Why don't we go back to the inn and maybe grab a drink, and we'll officially come back home in the morning. But let's just lay low tonight.
You can wash up as well. Try and mend bits of clothes. If
Like
you
Tink
can.
opens one eye and looks at Vidka and is like, "Are you also afraid of my dad's being mad?"
And she just kind of like, I think she blushes through her fur and doesn't answer and keeps walking.
Okay, so first stop, the Stonehill Inn, which is the only inn.
Yeah.
Just looking around, make sure I didn't miss any. Nope, there is definitely only one.
It's a small town. I'd be surprised if there was more than one inn.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, the Stonehill Inn it is.
I think Witka like lives here. I don't think she was in Phandelver long enough to like buy a house.
That
makes
totally
sense.
makes sense. Okay, so Stonehill Inn is a relatively small inn because there aren't, as you say, many reasons to come here. It's a cozy little place. It's run by Toblin Stonehill, who's a young human man and an ex-miner, I think, as well. Yeah.
I mean, aren't we all ex-miners?
No, Pasha's still a
No,
minor.
Pasha is still a
I turned 16 next year, okay? I won't be a minor for long. I will be a real adventurer too.
I
Just
think
want a
you
Wi-Fi
are a
stream,
real
'cause we made the
adventurer,
same joke.
Pasha.
Yeah.
Anyway, do you not want me to tell your dads about what happened today?
Well, let's put it this way. We haven't finished yet, so that would be like telling them a story without an ending. So why don't we wait until we have the ending of the story and then we'll tell them.
Okay, that sounds good.
What we need is appropriate rest and supplies, and then we can deal with the problem as it arises.
Yeah.
Well,
That's-
if you want supplies, we should go to Barthen's. Barthen's has all the best stuff.
Also, maybe we should bring some people with us.
I mean,
Also definitely a possibility.
we could. Do you know any people who are
Oh, we know like everybody in Phandelver.
any of them any use against goblins?
I've wrestled with a few of them. They're pretty decent fighters in Phandalin.
Also, maybe someone else who can fix holes in bodies.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that that would be good.
Do we have like a some sort of I was like a church, but some sort of temple or church in town?
There isn't an established church. You've got the little Shrine of Luck, which is in the middle of town. And
It's right next to the inn. We can stop there
Yeah.
first.
you could stop there. The Goddess of Luck in the Forgotten Realms is... I don't remember. I don't know my
Tamora. It's Tamora.
Timora. Perfect. Thank you very much. I was scrolling down through the
I got
thing.
it. I was like, I thought you were gonna say what it was, and then you're like, I don't remember. I'm like, I got
I don't
this.
remember.
I know.
Yeah, apologies about that. My brain isn't working super well at the moment.
That's all good.
Do my
But-
best.
Yeah, maybe like would there be some sort of cleric or at least cleric affiliated like or is there a
Unfortunately,
healer?
the shrine itself is kind of a communally handled thing. But thinking about it, there are a couple of options. If you're looking to get some help, you know that down at the miners' exchange, there's a kind of grumpy, kind of ill-tempered woman who runs the miners' exchange, who you know often hires mercenaries to protect her like mining interests and caravans in the same way that you were asked to on the way here. So that's a potential. Also, you know, most of the people here aren't really fighters. The town doesn't have a guard presence per se. If things are ever needed, they'll either call in adventurers or create an impromptu militia. But you could ask around and see if somebody was willing to join in on an adventure. How publicly you do that, I suppose, when getting back to your parents, it's up to you. Those are probably your best bets in looking for somebody.
They're gonna find out.
Well, all right then.
All right,
I don't think we can exactly completely avoid them finding out. I mean, I have to talk to my parents too.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not talking to anyone's parents until I get a drink and a nap.
Fair
Putting that out
enough.
there. I died a little today, like a little. So
Just a
Tiny
little
bit.
bit.
I'm
It just
gonna get some
happens.
juice.
Tiny bit.
Karasu's response to that is just, one can't die just a little. You're either alive or you're dead. There are very few.
What about zombies? They are undead.
Are you a zombie?
I've seen you early in the
No,
morning.
the answer is no, you're not a
Oh,
zombie.
okay. I don't know. I think I died. I think I died.
Wait, what?
We're
what did you
unconscious.
say, Ariella?
We're dead.
Yeah,
What-
no one
what
dies
did
in
you
this
say?
as well. It's confusing. The game is built on a premise of murder, but also the tokens are too cute, so it kind of isn't. But also, I don't know. It gets very mixed up there. Yeah,
I don't know what you mean.
Let's move on to Mr. Stonehill at the inn, who is very happy to provide rooms, whether you want to share or have separate ones. There isn't actually. There is one other guest at the moment. Who he'll mention, so you end up getting like rooms 2, 3, and 4 or whatever, because somebody's already in the first room. And you're also here in time for some dinner as well, so you'd probably get it along with your boardings.
Yes, dinner.
I'm not going to ask you to
A
spend
single
2 silver.
big pot of stew, or just me. I'm pretty sure at this point, Mr. Stonehill knows that anytime I walk in, he just has to have like a pot for just me.
Yeah.
I will eat all of it.
Sometimes when we're feeling spicy, like one of us will try to order a poshable amount of food to see if we can eat it. And it's like a challenge in the village. Like, can I eat a
the
poshable amount of soup? Like, no.
The Poshable challenge.
Yeah.
Does this inn have like one of those, you know, if you eat the whole
Wall
pot,
fight.
like you get like free soup for life? And it was like a joke. And then one day Pasha came in and they ate the whole pot. And now the innkeeper's like, oh no.
Free soup
I really
for
like
life. Yay.
And there's like a likeness, like a painting on the wall of like Pasha with like this empty soup bowl. Like,
That's so cute.
That is
They're
very
so
cute. I love
adorable.
Look,
love
Ma, I did it.
Tink is inside the pot.
This is
cool
fact
drink.
now. Please let this be real.
It has to. It's canon, y'all.
Yeah, so
Canon
there's-
now.
I
You
think
should
there's a
include that in
slight
any-
grimace and a little knock on the kitchen wall at the back. It's like, Pasha's here. Better put on a big bowl. Yeah, just use a cauldron. Yeah, it'll be fine. Right. Hi, welcome, kind of. Just a little intro there. But yes, you are more than welcome to get yourselves lodgings here, and the amount of money that it costs to stay at inns is negligible in this game. So
Can I round it up by just a little bit in an attempt to bribe Stonehill from like, please don't tell anyone we're here.
you certainly can.
Yeah.
He taps the side of his nose. in the gesture of, I don't know why that's keeping
I
a
don't know
secret.
what that's from. Yeah, but
What's this?
Like,
Just, like,
someone
blow
I
you out with
know
one nose?
something, maybe?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
I
yeah, like
know
nose,
something.
nose. Yeah, maybe.
Because there's
I
no
don't
nose
know.
goes, you know. But that's
If
different.
anybody knows the etymology of touching the side of your nose about keeping secrets, please let us know in the chat.
I don't know if it would be etymology implies. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm getting sidetracked.
Okay? Good. Good.
Weird. One
So
of them's
is
bugs.
Is the plan to just head to sleep now, take yourselves a long rest, or is there anything else you'd like to do on this first day?
I mean, Karasu, in true edgelord fashion, goes immediately up to their room and retires privately.
It's Karasu
enough.
sleeps like this. Well, I guess.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna order one big pitcher of ale and make watered down versions for both Tink and Pasha
Aww.
to celebrate
Yeah.
them surviving their first adventure.
Good job.
So Tink gets
You
drunk.
only slightly died.
I mean,
Right.
no, it's like watered down wine in France.
Yeah, but Tink's really small, so
That's fair.
like...
Whereas watering down a beer for Bugbear is pointless. I could probably drink that whole pitcher and not even feel it, but it's fine. I take your watered down beer because I'm still only 15. So
It's like a
It's fine.
shandy.
You're
It's
having
like
it
mixed
with a
with
meal.
lemonade.
Yeah, exactly.
thank you very much, Vitka, for joining us on our first adventure. You are a great babysitter, and you've done a good job.
Sorry that I deeply overestimated my martial abilities.
That is not the case at all. Everybody has a bad day. I had a bad day today. The only person who didn't was Tink. Lots of good killing.
Did I murder those goblins?
I mean, lots of good chasing them away. Cheers.
Am
They were
I the
asleep.
monster? This is like what okay, like I think
You are
I'm
not.
the monster.
No.
Yep, just Wick is just giving him the look from behind the sign, just keep sipping.
Yeah, probably some people from a table over are kind of quietly just kind of get up and it's like, I don't want to be part of this.
I mean, that was just their home, and we just walked into their home and shot one of them. Really, we should have tried talking to them first, but then they also shot us really quickly, and then...
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. She's so small. Okay.
falls asleep.
Oh, it's okay. I will make sure that Stonehill knows we're done so that he can clean up. Do you need anything?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay.
Are you okay? It was a big day.
Yeah, but I mean, I was more worried about you and Tink than anything else. Are you okay? I mean, you got hurt pretty bad and you were bleeding a lot. I still have some of your blood on my hands.
Oh, okay. We've got to hold on. Just gets a big rag out and just starts wiping it all off. Go, please wash all of the red off of you two before tomorrow morning. I'm okay. This is kind of just what this life is like, to be honest. And it's hard, but it's better with friends. So thank you.
Thank you. I will ask Mr. Stonehill for a big bowl of water.
Yeah, good call. Good call.
Yeah. At some point during the evening, somebody will come round with the big kind of washing basin and then start bringing up hot water and stuff, however they used to do it. So you will get kind of a little bit of a bath as part of your lodgings as well. That'll be fine.
The plus
All
side
right.
is Tink's probably small enough to fit into the bowl, so this is an actual bath for her.
Actual bath, very cute. Do swim some laps around it.
She's not that small.
I can fit one finger in it.
Yeah.
All right. So let's say that you'll have a night's rest, take a long rest, regen all your health, get your spells back if you have any, key points, all that good stuff. And waking up in the morning, it seems Mr. Stonehill has kept his word, and there are no angry parents downstairs ready to admonish you as yet. So what's the order of business for the day? Here. Looking for that help?
When we all convene, I think there's a moment of Karasu being like, I don't know what all your family issues are, but I'm going to make sure we have some medicine for the upcoming return to rescue our employer. Is there a general store in this place?
Yeah, the others would be able to, as they say, Barthen's Provisions is the closest thing that you have to a general store. And it'll have your kind of collection of common items and adventurer type stuff for some reason. I mean, a lot of the things probably has no reason to actually have, but they're there.
I imagine this is one of those places like people
Useful.
stop through on their way, right? Like you're going somewhere else more important. So like,
yeah, he's got the prime spot for it in that case, actually, because the tribal trail is actually the biggest road nearby.
I imagine it's the like, you stop off on the interstate on your way to wherever because you're out of supplies.
That makes sense.
You gotta get some beef jerky.
Beef jerky,
Yes.
absolutely. Let's see. So you would be aware as well that Barthen's is where you were kind of eventually going to end up with the cargo. It's where the stuff that you were paid to guard was due to be guarded too.
Well, I guess we can make our delivery.
So, yeah.
Our half of it.
It would make sense to both give that over and also explain the situation to Barthen and see if he's got any way to help out, because
That was my plan.
yeah, absolutely.
Karas is on top of it.
Yeah, so let's see. Elmar Barthen is a human male shopkeeper of 50 years with a kindly manner. Employs a couple of young clerks, Ander and Thistle, who will help load and unload the wagons for you.
So are we just like outside Barthen's right now unloading the wagon, or what do
Yeah.
you reckon, team?
We get up nice and early. We head to Barthen's.
I never want to see this much ketchup again.
Ooh, a lot of
Sure, there's a lot of ketchup. Don't know what he's going to do with all of it. There are like 50 people. There's like
Probably make a
kilos of
lot
it.
of meatloaf.
That
I
makes
feel
sense.
like
actually.
meatloaf is probably pretty standard food fare in a place like Phandelver. I bet we've had lots and lots of meatloafs at Stonehill Inn. Ooh, maybe that's the next challenge.
Eat the whole thing of
Perhaps.
meatloaf?
There's
Talk to him
certainly
about that.
enough condiments. Yes.
So while everything's being unloaded, Dave, I go inside and try and find Barthen.
Yep.
I assume
He's-
his like stock boys are taking care of the unloading.
Yeah, round the back or whatever it is that they do. The
Yeah.
service entrance. I don't know. Yeah, so Barthen notices you come in. Oh, hello.
We've half of your delivery from Neverwinter. It is Neverwinter, wasn't it, Dave?
Yes. What do you mean half? I've
Well-
not seen. Hang on. Wasn't Gundren supposed to be doing this delivery?
Yes, that is the issue. We are missing Gundren Rockseeker. We think he may have been taken by some local goblins into their den. We dealt with an ambush on the road and we tracked them back, but we didn't have the force to enter the cave proper. Hopefully, he's still in good health, and we're hoping to head back there and rescue him, I think.
Oh,
But I'm going to need supplies for that and whatever payment for the shipment so that I can immediately trade it back to you in supplies.
oh yes, of course. In the name of getting him back, we can give you that now. We'll sort it all out when you bring him back safely.
Of course, I'm sure his life is worth more to him than the payment.
Oh yes, absolutely, absolutely. We go way back, Gundren and I. He knew me when I was a child, in fact. Known him my whole life.
That does
And his
tend to happen.
brothers. Decent folk. What can I get for you?
Primarily medicine kit.
Oh, a healer's kit. Yeah, we've probably got some stuff.
And anything that might supplement that. Anything that would help with potential damage to ourselves.
It's very unlikely he has anything like healing potions.
No, yeah,
but a healer's kit is definitely on the menu.
Yeah, healer's kit also just like it. It's pretty good because it means we stabilize them.
Pretty good to have
without having to fail a wisdom check.
Yep. Doesn't say how much it costs on this list.
I think the healer's kit. I
think it's like 5 or 10 gold off the top of my head.
It's fairly expensive.
Equipment, yeah. Well, it's
in terms of like basic equipment.
It's expensive for a level 1 person.
Yes, totally.
Yeah, I mean everything in D&D is either prohibitively expensive or ridiculously cheap. So
yeah,
gold stops being important. Like
25 gold.
Okay, yes, I was right. It is 5 gold for a healer's kit.
All right, I have 15 sort of spare.
Makes
so
sense.
I hand over 5 gold and scoop the healer's kit from like the shelf or wherever it is in the store.
So,
I don't suppose you know who we should talk to about mounting this rescue mission. The 4 of us alone, I don't know how it'll go.
Oh, let's see. Halia down at the miners' exchange is actually running into the same trouble as you have. If she's looked into... Yeah, there was someone staying in town that she'd hired. A mercenary of some kind. Might be able to help you out. Might be persuaded to go with you for a share, I imagine. And then there's always a couple of kids over in Little Yingle. What was her name? It was Gerta's boy, Rindle. He was looking to, make a life for himself. He's around the same age as Tink.
Oh.
You should see him though. He is the henchest gnome I've ever seen in my life.
Super built gnome.
Wonderful. I will inquire over at the miners' exchange.
Yeah. So we'll corroborate kind of the information that the others were considering. The Phandelver Miners Exchange can be your next stop, certainly, once everybody has...
Yeah, I don't want to push everybody forward. I'm just,
Does anybody else need any supplies while we're here?
I don't think so. I think supply-wise, I'm good. But I feel like while we're, like, unloading stuff or watching them unload stuff, if they're like, no, don't touch it, you're going to drop it. Because that seems like something someone would say to Tink. I think Tink, looks at Pasha and is like, do you think we're cut out to be adventurers? Like, really?
I mean, it's only our first one. We can't know one way or the other if we're suited to it until we've done it for a little while longer. I mean, I think you were amazing yesterday.
Oh, that part where I murdered the goblins? I'm still coming to terms with that.
It wasn't so much that you murdered them. You were fighting to protect the people that were in your party.
That's true.
They tried to hurt us, and it's not our fault that you're such a great shot.
They did take Vitka down before I shot them, I think.
It's true. You protected her, which is a really, really good thing.
But also, well, is it protecting if you help after they've been hurt? It doesn't feel like it's the same thing.
Well, you definitely kept her from getting more hurt.
Oh.
And you kept the rest of us from getting hurt, too.
Okay.
You should be proud of yourself. I'm proud of you.
I just feel bad because of that whole part where I was on the ground. It was a lot of blood.
Well, some of it was ketchup.
Oh. Okay.
And look,
You
we're
were really
just
impressive
starting-
too.
Oh, I didn't even hit anything. All I did was get really angry.
But you got shot with an arrow and you just were like, whatever. It
That's
was
true.
really cool. I got shot with an arrow
helps
and I was
that
like,
I have this, and they like knock on their like their chest.
their carapace.
Yes, it helps that I have this. You, on the other hand, you need more.
Jingle, jingle, jingle scale, like studded leather. Yeah.
But you're also small and quick and very, very handy with that bow and arrow. I'm not worried about you.
Okay. I just wanted to check because, I'm not sure you're supposed to fall unconscious on your first mission. That seems like a
I
thing
don't
for
know.
later.
I mean, Witka did, so.
That's true. Okay, Witka, what happened there? I thought she was just our babysitter, but she's like super cool.
She's a lion woman. You didn't already think she's cool?
You're a bugbear. What? I mean, like, that's not like a standard for cool. Like, cool. Okay, now I feel really mean about saying that. I also thought you're cool. I think you're super cool. I'm gonna go help them move this barrel inside. And then she just like tries to pick up a barrel of ketchup that's the same size as her.
Immediately disconnect from conversation.
My best friend is just the most special person in my life. I love her.
He's like, I messed up this conversation. Must leave.
I think that at that point, Pasha probably like also walks over and starts helping to load the ketchup into the thing.
Yep.
They're watching Karasu like converse with the owner of the store and is sort of just like, she's really good at talking to people.
Yeah.
Even if she is a little scary.
She's terrifying. Like when I don't know if you saw it, but she woke up for being unconscious. It was like there was like a shadow of the Raven Queen over her, and it was just like, there were spooky noises. I'm pretty confident.
I feel like
this
is the exact point where she like walks past you, like turns away from the conversation she's been having and like walks by you, and she turns to both of you and goes, "I'm headed to the miners' exchange. They might have someone who can help us.
Okay.
Look." And she holds up like a healer's kit in her hand, the one she's just bought.
Oh, that's good.
And says, who should be holding on to this?
Maybe. Well,
I can hold on to it. I normally am at the back, so
she just hucks it into your hands. Yeah.
Thanks.
Who are you going to go talk to?
Whoever's in charge of the miners' exchange. They've hired mercenaries already, so they must also want the goblins off the road.
Just a warning, the woman who owns the miners, she's a little bit of a grump. She's a little bit of a grump. She's yelled at me before.
Yeah.
Karasu just kind of like blinks at you. Like a very like, okay. And then she just turns and walks away. Like, I'm gonna go do it.
See what I mean? She's just...
I'm glad she's on our side.
I know, right? Her robes are really cool, though. She looks really cool.
Yeah. That's why I can't believe her and Vidka are like know each other. Are they friends? Like, did they?
I wonder if there's like a special club that cool people belong to. I wonder if we can get in.
I so want to get into that club. Well, let's hope they stick around for a while.
Maybe they can teach us their ways of cool.
Yeah.
Maybe they can.
Wicca has slipped off, by the way. One, I don't like manual labor. Two, she's headed over to the Shrine of Luck while all the unloading is happening. By the way.
Okay. Yeah. So, Shrine of Luck. Everybody kind of keeps it relatively well kept. It's to Time Mora, as we said. Elf reminded us. Apparently there is an acolyte there. I just lied because I forgot about it. but it's totally fine. She's not there today. Yeah, you could pray there or give an
Yeah.
offering or anything like that if you think that's something your character would do.
Yeah, Wicca is gonna like slide over and peek over and make sure the acolyte isn't over there because she doesn't enjoy talking to her. Because the acolyte is very, very nice, and this is not part of like Wicca's like pantheon. So she sort of slides over when no one's around and just does like a little like clap, like, all right, I think I've seen people do this before. And then fishes into her pocket and grabs some silver coins, like just 3 pieces of silver, and like kind of like tries to like, she's like rubbing them on her fur and like just trying to shine them up a little bit and like puts them out there and just, hey, I know Timora, I don't know how to pronounce it. I honestly, you're not mine, but my friends believe in you and could use your help. And I just want to make sure they're covered. So you could look out for them. That'd be great. I know the Raven Queen's kind of got Karasi covered, but like, I feel like you should be able to double up. That's like a thing. So please help so we don't die all the time. That was annoying and we have to go back and it's very stupid. And I'm sorry, that's not your problem. Just look out for my friends and I will give you more coins. I think that's what you want.
This guy doesn't open up. It's
yeah.
kind of awkward silence because you were role-playing so well. All right. But you do get inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely. In fact, everyone can have inspiration.
Sweet.
You've all done a great job
Aw.
so far.
So do I like pass by you on my way like over to the miners exchange, do you think? Wicca? Cuz
Can you catch her on the second clap where she's just like, I was cheering.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Definitely.
Phandelver. What a town. What are you doing?
And so she gets straight to business because it's just the way that she is. She goes like, so I've given a healer's kit to Tink. So we have some possible follow through when someone is injured.
Good call.
I'm headed over to the miners exchange to speak with whoever's in charge over there. They've already hired a mercenary or 2, and they're probably equally as eager to get rid of the goblin problem on the road and recover Gundren Rockseeker. So,
okay. I can come with you, yeah?
if you like.
All right.
I mean,
you okay?
You know these people.
Let's be fair. I stopped here and made a bit of a rest of it, but this doesn't really feel like my home.
Stopped here for plenty of years if your relationship with the other 2 is to be believed.
They are very nice and have formed very strong. It doesn't matter. Yes, I'll go with you. And she just feels like she seems really uncomfortable, like with any implication that Phandelver is her home.
Yeah, and Karasi's like words, it's not like a judgmental
for sure
tone. It's just like very like matter of fact, like very like straightforward sort of thing. All right, well, let's see to this and then make our decisions about where we're going and what we're doing next. Are we going to have to deal with whatever this family drama is?
No, but her dads they're deceptively loud given the height and angle of yelling. So if we could just, I don't know, if you could use some of your very cool like elf stealth and just get me out of Dodge. Avoid them. Don't just stay at a little Yingle. Just don't go there. If we wish
to avoid a conversation, yes, all we need to do is depart once we've made our decision.
We'll see if we can get away with that. But they are Tink gets it honest. I'll put it that way.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
So, let's go. Turn and start walking across the square.
Yep. She immediately falls into step, like half a step back.
Yep. Okay. So as you're reaching the door to the miners' exchange, you see a human woman kind of like crash the door open, and then slam it behind her. It's like, I can't. She starts muttering to herself. Well, if she's not going to pay me, then I don't. Shares? What's shares about? And you notice she's in kind of an acolyte's garb. She has kind of chainmail underneath her shirt and wearing a huge kind of backpack with a stick sticking out of it and a lantern hanging on the side. She looks like she's probably an adventurer as well.
So we catch her at the door, right?
Yes.
I think there's a moment of like, you're not being paid for something? I couldn't help it over here.
Oh, yeah. Hi. My name is Maylene. I don't like the term. I'm an adventurer for pay.
Mercenary. Got it.
I heal people. I don't do the fighting part myself.
Most
I don't know if it fits exactly.
Most people in that line of work are adventurers for pay. I wouldn't worry too much about the terminology. However, if you're looking for some gold, it just so happens that an opening may be available in our expedition. Yeah. We're trying to rescue our former employer from a cave full of goblins.
Oh, just gonna put it all out there up top. All right, go ahead.
Why not? Why
don't know. I just she seems flustered.
No, it's your employer will pay us, of course. Yeah.
You like money a lot for a cleric.
I have my reasons. We all do.
I would also be willing to contribute personally so that your time is not wasted.
I mean, standard split. Same for everybody. How many of you are there?
Two others.
5. Yeah.
Yes.
5. Okay. Sure. I'm in. I was going to head back to the Lion Shield and tell her that the negotiations didn't work out anyway. So since I'm here, absolutely.
Wait, how do we know that you're any good at healing?
Do you have anybody who needs some?
And Witka's gonna do like a slow look over at Karasu.
Karasu gives her like the like dead the like dead stare back, like don't even
scissors?
Don't even
rock paper scissors.
No, look,
fine. Okay, you hit me. Just hit me.
Look, I can do all the cantrips for you.
No, I care about healing.
Dramaturgy, and it's just like really loud. Like
Karasu like
magic spells.
Karasu like holds up a hand to Widka, and says, "Best we save the magic for when we need it, don't you think? If she heals us now, that's one less."
But what if she can't heal people? I'm a spellcaster that can barely heal people.
What adventurer?
What if?
Widka,
actually, I can help. I have a certificate.
Oh, I love documentation. You have to lead with that.
Yeah, I mean, I only got it when I just came here, so I forgot about it. Until she rummages in a pack, takes out a little scroll, and it has her name on it, which is Maylene Harrow. Lists her occupation as cleric.
Okay.
And it is signed and has the kind of ledger font of
Is it in like papyrus? Like
yeah, I'm just trying to remember the thing that I was gonna say. It looks legit. There's a mercenary company that works with the Lion Shield, and they're fine.
I like hold it up and I'm like, ooh, it's notarized. Okay. All right.
Karasu looks to you just like satisfied.
Yes, thank you. Like completely unfazed by it. Like, yes.
Good.
It's the Sword Coast Crane Guard.
Oh, I think I've heard of them. She's just lying at this point.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, the paper itself looks like it cost maybe a gold, so
Yeah.
it could be legit.
No one's ever
Seems fine.
printed lies on expensive paper, so we're good.
if Miss Harrow is willing, then we've no reason to wait around or ask anyone else. Healer is what we desperately needed. We should gather the others and head back immediately to the goblin lair. I don't want to leave Gundren in their captivity longer than we have to.
Fair enough. I
Okay.
just can't imagine that they would like
Every moment
kill
that
or
we wait
What?
is a chance that he might be in some way harmed.
Either they killed him right away, or they're not going to kill him at all. So I don't know. We'll get there.
Yeah,
It'll be
I
fine.
can't do resurrections yet.
I could say something very grim here, Vitka, but I'm not going to, just for the benefit of our rating. Now,
Looks at camera
We should meet with the others.
yes.
Okay, Maylene, you're
Okay.
a lot. Calm down. Also, work on resurrection. That's important.
I mean, yeah, I just need to get some experience.
Okay. Well, stick with us.
You know how it works. You go out, you kill things, you get better at doing magic. You know the thing.
Yep, it's a whole weird bag. Yeah, you're weird.
Someone said something about like life essence. You absorb it from things. I don't know. There's lots of theories. Anyway, yeah. Sorry. So
Karasu over her shoulder, like, that really depends on the discipline.
Yeah.
Like,
this entire scene, so good. I love.
Yeah, we can handle this a couple of ways because I figured you might want to look for some help. So I made a couple of NPCs. Either I can run them or I can give control over her to any of you because I made her a full kind of sheet.
I'm
Which has
happy,
spells and
like,
stuff.
I think this is sort of like a very early issue and will be resolved once we're a little higher level. I'm happy to just have her run as an NPC, Dave.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Just showing the stream. We've got a
Gonna put
Lovely
her
little-
as like her preset as defend and like heal party member when health below
Yeah,
50%.
Yeah, you set her like job, whatever it is.
yeah.
The
We're just
nerds.
going to the tactics menu.
yeah.
Set up the tactics and tactics menu. Okay. She'll focus on healing and using Sacred Flame when
Perfect.
Great. And yes, you know perfectly, in fact, that you are going to be given 50 gold for this job, which would have been awkward to spread 4 ways, and now that there's 5,
Oh,
don't
thank
even have to do
goodness.
any rounding.
It's so hard to cut those coins. Huh.
Yep.
And you know what? If she dies, then we don't have to.
I don't think she learned this from me, but I'm proud that she learned it.
Oh no, everyone else in the party didn't make it out. I guess I have to keep all the gold. Flashback to
learn
like
capitalism.
pushing someone into a ravine, like.
All right. So was that?
So
any...
I guess we make our way back to the wagon, Dave, to meet up with our younger duo.
Yeah. Well, I imagine we left that at Barthen's, right? So yeah, you meet us back up at Barthen's, and like Pasha, and I feel like Tink's like, where did they go?
Yeah, you'd.
I
probably
told you
end
where
up-
I was going.
They went to the exchange. Remember, they were going to find someone to help
Oh, that's
us.
right. Where did?
Do you want to
Where did
go
Vitka
see
go?
your parents now? Oh, I don't know. I don't
Like
remember.
I said, we're gonna see my parents when we have the whole really cool story that doesn't end with me falling unconscious and to tell them.
Well, do you want to go see my parents then?
Oh yeah, I bet they have cookies.
Your parent,
My parent.
if
Oh.
that's all right.
That's absolutely okay. You want to go see my parent then?
Do you think they'll have cookies?
Probably.
Yes.
They always did before.
I feel like they just have a cookie jar.
Wicca's standing next to Karasu and trying to like keep her cool, but she definitely micro expresses like her whiskers twitch at like cookies. Like, ooh, those are very good.
My parent makes baller cookies.
They like ball cookies, like.
Oh man, though, but imagine those like stuffed with. Sorry, I just got very excited about cookies. I'm gonna
okay.
stop now.
Karasi just does the like authoritative. If there are any stops to make before we leave, I suggest we do them now. Time is wasting.
Then maybe we'll have cookies as a reward once we've gotten this done.
That sounds great. Let's do that. I'm terrible.
Wonderful. I'm glad we could come to an agreement. This is our new member. Was it Maline?
Yep, Maylene. I do
Maylene Harrow.
magic.
Ooh,
She will be killing us.
good. We needed that. I'm Tink Fizzlepop, and I shoot things. And she holds up her crossbow.
Oh, okay.
Also, I'm pretty good at tracking.
I'm
Finding stuff, but I
Pasha.
talk a
I
lot.
smash things.
Oh yeah, the big. Got it.
My warhammer, and then my other hammer, my 2 hammers. I have
Can you
2.
use them at the same time?
No, only one at a time, unfortunately.
For now.
Yeah.
I think Pasha blushes a little bit at that.
Pasha's so cool. Anyway.
Karasu, once again, does the time wasting.
Let's go. Don't eat me.
Okay.
Never mind, I didn't say anything.
People? I guess I've never asked. Crossley, do you eat people?
Only those that very much upset me. Now, let's be on our way.
What? I'm very confused. Shadow Kai eat people?
No, they don't. It's just, it's clearly like a flat voice sarcasm thing.
I'm just gonna roll a quick little insight just to see whether or not Tink figured that out.
No, it's the same.
Yeah, no, Tink thinks you might actually eat people.
Nice.
I got a 9.
Roll to this.
Karasu gives you a smile. There's a little of that vampire fang to it. You know?
Yeah.
On the cart, let's go.
Yes,
Waving
ma'am.
you.
Yeah,
Okay.
you won't need the cart to get back there. That was only to take.
Oh, okay,
the
it's just
goods.
a walk. Okay, got it.
Pasha has figured out you don't actually eat people.
Actually, change my mind. Take the cart, because if you find him and the provisions, then you can bring them
There
back.
you go. Yeah.
You're thinking ahead.
All right, we take.
Pasha will.
Pasha's pretty sure.
Yeah, I can do it.
Yeah, I guess we take the cart back up the road. You know.
I can do it. It's much lighter now that the ketchup's all gone.
Yeah. So, heading back up to the ambush site, for lack of a better term. And this time, looking around, doesn't seem to be any goblins hiding nearby, waiting to do a second ambush. Just do the whole thing again, but I figured probably wouldn't. And you see the small kind of forest trail that the goblins took, and you followed them over to their cave lair, being mindful of the 2 traps on the way. And we will bring you all back to that first Cragmaw hideout, which I wasn't supposed to tell you the name of. Sweet deal. This time with a healer. So
This time with a healer, and we're at full strength.
Look at that sweet lighting we've got going on here.
So
So I'm gonna hide your view really fast, Dave, so that they can see it. So on the player view, where we've been before, because this is the Fog of War, we still get to see the map, but we don't see the tokens that are there if there's anything that's changed. Which is
This is so cute,
sweet
by the
roll
way.
20.
Yeah, I just have to talk about how adorable Maylene Harrow's little icon is because
Also
it's
that.
adorable.
Another wonderful Yuikami token, I'm sure.
that's right.
So, for example,
How do I do the? What was it? V or something? B, P, Q? I don't remember.
I think it was V.
Someone told me the thing last time. I don't remember. I already forgot. So yeah, what's the plan this time? You know that they might be on edge.
We should probably try to do a sneak. Maybe if we can stay out of sight and not engage until we actually see our boss, then we have a better chance of getting out, instead of maybe trying to fight everything we see as we go in.
As soon as we make noise, we'll be surrounded, if that is the case. So
This is true.
I'm a fan of the direct approach, though I am more than capable of taking it quietly as well.
I guess we have to figure out what the majority thinks. Do we do a sneak Or do we just go for it?
We should definitely sneak.
Perfect. Okay, so let's get a group stealth check.
I want to
depending
start.
on how you
Who in the group, like, do we have a sense of like who is the least sneaky in the squad? I don't want to assume that it's Pasha because they're big, but
I actually have a proficiency in stealth because I'm
Yeah.
a bugbear. I am actually a very good sneaker.
Yeah, weirdly, bugbears get stealth as a proficiency. It's
That's
very
great.
but it makes sense.
Rachel-
You got,
Yep, I am sneaky by nature.
do you have toe beans?
Okay, this is a very important question.
I definitely at least have toe beans on my feet. And listen,
Yeah.
you also have toe beans.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, these are the questions. Do you have them on your hands or just on your feet? Because like we went through this with the tabaxi.
I think
well.
I have like the pads like on the palms of my hands, but maybe not like the full beans.
Because it depends, like how much like fine, dexterity do you want? Because you can't feel as much, I think, with beans.
I think definitely the pads of the palms at least, but not not full articulation through the fingers as far as like beans go.
How do you
But my
feel
feet are probably like
about people touching your beans?
I think that maybe they're very sensitive. So like if I'm not expecting someone to suddenly like touch the palm of my hand, it's like, ooh, that's a no. Please ask first.
Yes. So Vidka, do you have toe beans?
She for sure had, like, I actually really like the way that you described it, Aki. Definitely like full like paws for feet. And I think she's got, I think she's gonna have the full beans, but they're still like weirdly like digitally like split. So like,
Ooh,
tiny
so
beans.
you've got like beans
like
on
all the way
each
through.
segment.
But they're just not as like, they're not as like
Beans
fatty.
all the way down.
Yeah.
Beans on the-
Are we doing the
That
old,
sounds horrifying.
Yes.
Are we doing the old group stealth action? I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
My
makes
question was because I wanted to give bardic inspiration to whoever probably will struggle with.
We do all have inspiration.
Because I've got a +3 to stealth as well, so I think we're all.
Then I'll hook up our sweet cleric because I don't trust her
I
yet.
won't bother making her ruin it for you. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Tink singing the goblin hunting song as we
Oh,
approach.
Tink rolls in that one. And just like,
But we still have one more person to roll. So far, we're at 2 for 3.
Hey, there we
There
go.
we go. It's
You just-
okay.
pick Tink up.
Yep. I'm just like, wait a minute. Wait,
Averages
stop.
out.
So okay, so Gallivant, or has anyone seen Gallivant?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
so they're
love
like
Gallivant.
we're off to kill the king. We're off on a secret mission. We're off to get. That's what Tink's doing. She's like, we're off on a secret mission.
And
we're off
Tasha
to kill
just-
some.
Okay. And like actually puts you up on their shoulders.
Oh,
Yeah, that's exactly what Tink was doing.
Just a little. Thank you, Pasha.
so as you're getting closer, you realize that maybe you're over preparing slightly because you start hearing a very loud noise from one of the rooms somewhere in the cave. The noise echoes off of the walls. It sounds very much like some sort of band is playing somewhere. Some sort of concert in here. There's lots of loud crashing, and you notice some colored lights further down the hall, making a lot of noise in there.
Are they throwing a party?
What?
Maybe someone got here before us.
Maybe. Midgar, are you dancing?
Yeah. Why?
Oh, no reason. But
It's a bop, right? How good does this music sound?
Let's see.
About how far would you say we've made it into the cave?
I would stop right there.
Okay.
Actually, that's perfect. Let's see. What is it? Charisma.
Dave, if you want to
Really
like give
bad.
me control over the token, I'm happy to like move her so you have one fewer token to think about.
Oh, absolutely. That would be
Melee,
great. Thank
that-
you. Melee, move her up. Oh, that was wrong.
Somebody in chat just said it's just Saturday sandstorm.
Yeah.
There we go. And we put it in. Da-da-da. Perfect. You should have control over her now.
See, I will.
Bless you.
Yes. So the music is very loud. That's what it has. Maybe that's pretty much it.
Okay, then I
Pretty
would like to
awful.
change. Yeah, Witka wasn't dancing along. You just see that like she's getting that very like anime, like every time you look over at her, she looks a little more frazzled and just like lip twitch. And it's sort of starting like,
Yeah. Especially to you, this is kind of offensive, honestly. Yeah.
I'm gonna
so
go
you
in
can
and
hear
help.
it. You can go in and help.
And she's like, you see her like going through a bag and she's like pulling out like a lyre and like a hand drum.
Karasi, like, do not give away our advantage. Like,
Oh, wait, I've got... And then Tink pulls out a horn, because apparently she has one of those. It's like
Karasi is just like,
calling for help.
grabbing instruments from people and like confiscating things.
Tasha's very confused right now. Everything is loud and there are lots of things being taken from people.
We use this loud music as cover to move forward. Like,
So
hand the horn back, hand the lyre back. Like, don't fuck it up.
Drum.
No, they've got a lot of percussion. That's one of the things they have going for them. There's a lot of banging and crashing coming from somewhere down here. And as you look, actually, you notice the goblin that was sneaking last time, kind of patrolling across the bridge. He didn't seem to notice you yet, because he seems quite interested in whatever's going on over here. So he kind of paths across.
As he's there, Tink pulls out her crossbow and like looks at everyone.
Wicca's gonna sling. She's gonna pull out her loot and
kill?
hang it around her body just in case it pops up later. But she like puts it on, like puts on the strap and then slings it so it's hanging off the back. It's camouflage. I don't know. Sure.
Yeah. You do see him for that time. If you want to take it, then he'll probably be surprised.
Ooh, I get surprise attack, but I'm very far away. Wait, I have javelins. Ooh.
You do.
You want to toss a javelin?
Might be a bit of a shot, but he's there for a minute and he is very distracted. But you do also know that last time you were here, there were a bunch of very noisy wolves.
I mean, I guess I could try.
You can go for it. You're gonna take the initiative. You're gonna murderate this goblin.
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it and see what happens.
Okay, I think you're at disadvantage range with that jab. Okay.
Well, it doesn't matter. I rolled a natural one.
Whiffed it
real
If you
hard.
have surprise, I guess that would cancel out the advantage.
It would cancel out. You're right.
Okay. Well,
You have inspiration if you want to try to.
You got to declare inspiration before you roll.
Oh.
And it would also be, you can't do 2 inspirations and 1 disadvantage. You can't double it up. So it would always
No
just
problem.
Yeah, like
I will
advantage plus
accept.
1 disadvantage. So
I will accept my failure with grace and dignity. It's okay.
Yep.
better to fail
Absolutely.
early than fail late.
Failure is how we learn, everyone. Don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise. Failure is sometimes how we learn.
Yeah, I'm not going to totally screw you over on crit fails. It happens. It's a 1 in 5 chance.
I want to say that what Pasha does is they pull out the javelin and they like start hefting it in their hand and they reach back to throw it and it gets caught maybe in like a tree branch or something behind them, or like they wind back too far and like it gets caught in like the crag of the rock or something. They just can't.
Yeah, it makes quite a loud clang as the stone hits the other stone. We'll stop for a second.
Whoops.
Is it initiative time, Dave?
We're gonna see. How much attention is he paying.
How much are they? Yeah, that feel when you're a Skyrim guard and you miss the javelin getting thrown directly next to your face.
Yeah. Feels weird. Let's see. Average is. He doesn't notice. Continues walking on.
Saw that good
There's now
loud banging.
Yeah, at least you didn't lose the javelin anywhere. You
Yeah.
didn't throw it into the river.
Just gonna put it back with the rest of my weapons. Sorry about that. I thought I could get him.
Next time.
You know what? I had faith in you.
Tried, and we're proud of you.
Okay,
I think we should move
what's
in.
next?
Yes.
move in. All right.
Go in the room and just maybe the power of music. Okay, I've lost some perspective here.
So
It does sound
who's
very bad.
taking the lead here? Who's in front?
Dave,
Pasha
looks
can
like
I,
Pasha
move,
at the
can
moment.
I move forward taking the dodge action? I think my AC is the highest, which is the only
Certainly
one
can.
that
You certainly can.
Yeah.
I state this.
You're also
I will-
pretty wise, so your perceptions.
Okay.
I will move forward
So-
taking
oh.
the dodge action.
I think I'm going to be right behind
Yeah.
Karasu.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
gonna be, I have her back.
As I'm sure Alf can see,
I can, yeah.
there is a goblin in this cave.
Yep.
The goblin is currently scrabbling around on the ground with a length of iron chain and a post. And he's talking in goblin to somebody else who's
I
apparently in the
speak
room.
goblin.
Okay. And he's saying, I can't believe all three of them escaped. I know. I thought we trained them really well. It's like they made a new friend and decided they didn't want to kill people for us anymore. Yeah, it's a good thing that we chased off those other guys, because if it was them,
Dave,
they had all the
while
wolves.
while this guy is talking, can I sprint forward for a smack on this goblin
Absolutely.
boy?
Absolutely. Take it with advantage.
All right, so I leap forward into this cave. I move with purpose. Anybody behind me would know that I've seen something and I'm going for it. I move with purpose and my spear straight into this northern goblin.
Okay, make me an attack with advantage, please.
I do so. 21
That is definitely enough to hit a
for
goblin.
7 damage. Goodbye,
As we
goblin.
know, that's the magic number for goblins.
And then, Dave, I turn and bonus action attack the other goblin.
Okay, this one isn't with advantage. You only
That's
get one
fair.
of those.
That's
Lucky
fair.
number 7 isn't so lucky for these goblins.
13?
13.
Does
on
he
the
have a
goblin.
shield? That's the
He
question.
absolutely doesn't have his shield out.
Yeah! 6 damage.
Right, he
The
survives.
snap kick.
Okay, so I think we will get that initiative.
RKO out of
There's still
nowhere.
the chance you might get him before he has a chance to do
It's
anything.
true, yeah.
But we'll give him an opportunity.
Give him
I
a
like to
chance.
imagine it's like a punch, but then you're kicking out your leg at the same time. Like it's like a
Yeah.
move. That's what I see.
Well, what I figure is she's got the spear in her one usable
Do you want everyone's
hand.
initiative?
Yes, please.
Cool.
She's got the spear in
Now I
her
roll a
one
20.
usable hand, Lauren. So everything
nice.
else is kicks or elbows or
I like it. Well, I rolled a 20 on my initiative, so
Okay.
Nice.
Rip, that's the last one.
I know, right? That's it. That's all I
I
got.
love that I rolled an 18 and I was like, finally, I'm going to go at the top of the order.
Everybody else
Kill
rolls super
everybody
high.
else.
I'm still only third out of 4.
On the
All
plus
right.
side, though, we're
I hate to
all
see
should
it.
be ahead of the goblins.
Yeah, Tink. You just saw Karasu leap up the stairs and
You know what? One, I'm terrified of Karasu. But
yes.
I don't
understandable.
actually know if anything's bad, so I think, just in case, I'm gonna step, probably through Pasha's legs, and then looks here, and then steps one more to sees that there's a goblin. I'm gonna hold my action to see if Karasu finishes the goblin off,
Okay.
because I kind of don't want to steal Karasu's kill, because I might be afraid of that.
So you're just gonna hold the action until, because normally it's an if then.
Well, if Karasu doesn't take him down, then I will shoot at it.
And shoot. Yeah.
Okay.
That might be a little bit too much metagaming because I know
Yeah.
that Karasu goes right next in the initiative order.
You'd probably take the shot.
That's fair. All right.
Stealing kills is
I mean, feel free. Like, I don't mind.
I feel like I am.
probably not a piece of etiquette you would have learned as yet.
That's fair. Okay, so Tink runs in. She's like, I got you. Don't worry. And then takes the shot with her light crossbow. I get an 8. I miss
Okay.
anyway.
Whiffs it.
Unfortunately, yes. Plinks against the wall. The rest of you see Tink's taken this shot. Anything else for your turn?
I think mostly I'm just excited that the dogs like aren't there. I'm like, where did the wolves go?
They escaped.
Killing someone. Karasi.
That's my turn.
Spear, 20.
Yeah.
Followed by a 9 damage.
He's gone.
More
He's
spear.
gone.
It's just like a quick sweep to the legs, and he's on his ass.
You
Okay.
put him in a body bag.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep, he is. They are no more ex-goblin. So, in the space of probably about 6 seconds, there are now 2 dead goblins in this room.
Karasi like looks over her work like, good.
That
Yeah.
was really.
And I imagine as the rest of you go around to see what happened, you see this. They just go.
Tink like goes back in, picks up her crossbow bolt, puts it away. It's like, it's fine. You didn't need any help. You're really cool. Don't eat me.
And she looks at Tink and goes like, but the next time I might. You know, like always your help is appreciated. And she like looks to, you know, go down the next hall. Like the conversation is a short one for her, and she just leaves you with the like, you should always help.
This is a shoot first,
And then,
ask
like,
questions later.
Looks back
party.
at Pasha. She wants my help. That means we're getting there. We're gonna get in the club.
Okay. So, as I say, you can hear from further down, echoing around the walls, beyond the bridge, you can see some flashing lights, changing colors against the far wall, and hear this horrible din of what could only be described as goblins trying to play instruments. From over to the east, you see the entrance again to the west, which is where you had a look before and saw the goblin who survived, and that's where they all kind of chased you out from. So those are kind of your options in terms of moving forward, because you don't know what's further down this passageway. The bridge is about 10 feet off the ground. So if you really wanted to, you could start taking the bridge, but it would be a little bit tricky. And if you fell in the water, that would be another big noise, adding to the have the goblins noticed you killing them yet track.
Do we know what we want to do next? Should we keep moving forward, or should we look in these other rooms and see if our boss is in one of them? Oh, you are muted.
There were a lot of goblins to our left last time.
Yeah. Do we want them to potentially be between us and the exit if we have to leave swiftly? That seems unsafe.
Never. Yeah.
I think we can use this music as cover and try to sneak by.
Are you
Dick.
okay? You look like you're in pain.
Are you not hearing what I'm hearing? Like,
They don't have much musicality.
Is it possible, Dave, to hop the water to this little like place right
Yeah,
here?
absolutely.
Okay. So I not leap, I suppose, just like hop over to this little alcove, and I'm trying to move as quietly as possible, like up this ramp, maintaining stealth if I can.
Absolutely. Yeah, could you make me a new stealth roll,
I
please?
can, yeah, because we've been in combat, so I think.
I'm gonna follow her, and like I said,
Oh,
Do we want to group
not
spell?
so good.
I'm also going to do the stealth.
Okay, yeah, give that one roll for me, please.
Not so good this time.
Oh,
I rolled a
my God.
9. Tink rolled a 5.
You don't all need to roll. It's just the people who's sneaking up onto this particular ledge to have a look inside the room.
Well, we're doing a great job over here,
An 8.
so this will be fine.
Yeah, an 8 and a 9. Good.
Okay, so Karasu, you managed to kind of get there and peek your head over. As you can see, it looks like there's at least a few goblins in there. I think you can probably see parts of two, and then there's the other one who probably is not 1 health anymore, lying down on kind of a bed in there and seems to be talking between themselves. Pasha steps up behind you. A loose rock moves. He turns around. He sees Pasha, unfortunately. Has a perception of 8. You rolled an 8. So he sees you. He goes, it's them again, in Goblin. Let's get that
initiative. Yeah.
Yep. Is it my turn now? Or is it
No,
still
we'll
Karasu's
re-roll
turn?
that.
We gotta
initiative.
re-roll.
Yeah.
Re-roll that initiative. Hey! Re-roll it.
Beautiful.
son.
I love this initiative song.
Yeah, I like the
Cool.
initiative song as well.
Great.
Oh god, this time initiative is
Love to see it.
butts.
This one gets his own initiative. Oh, where is he? Also got a +2 inflation. There's a named goblin. Oh my god.
Is their name
Alright.
Steve?
No, it's
Oh,
not.
That's a shame.
Okay, so yes,
Oh,
this
that's
first
weird.
goblin notices you from prone position, lying and resting up from the nearly fatal wounds he sustained yesterday. Stands up, grabs his short bow off the floor, looks over. He still hasn't seen Karasu because you're just kind of like low
Like under
to the
the
ground
ledge,
because
yeah.
there's a slight ledge. Yeah, as
I'm
you've
a little
identified.
bit big.
Sees Pasha and snaps a shot off her. Them, sorry. Let's do a roll.
Pew pew.
Sorry, I meant to turn off GM rolls. Is a 15 enough to hit you, Pasha?
I have to check, but I think the answer is yes. Yes, that is exact. Nope. Yes.
I remember
My
everybody
armor
being like,
class is 14.
yeah.
Right. So an arrow plinks into you, dealing you 4 points of damage.
That will be 2. Actually, I'm not raging yet. That will be
Not
4.
yet raging. So you also see from further into the cave those goblins that you saw parts of
Oh,
come scurrying up.
perfect. Just where I
Yeah,
like my goblins.
Yep, get right up on us. We're good for it.
This guy follows him, scimitars ready to rock and roll.
Okay, we're gonna have to punch kick our way through this.
We can do it. I will also do a smash when it is my turn.
Yes.
Final one comes up, sees around the corner, does the same as friend, and shoots at. Yeah, he's still got
At
bullets.
Pasha, yeah.
Link. Oh, that's a crit, I'm afraid. But it is only 5 points of damage.
Well, that's okay.
Only 1 point extra.
We have a healer now. We have a
That's
healer
true.
now.
We
Recruited a
sure
healer.
do. And
That's
I did put
5
on
damage
initiative.
to me.
Good job. Yes, I'm afraid so.
Oh, okay.
Well, I know what Mylene's doing on her first turn.
Pasha is like, oh,
Okay, so this one did get close enough to do Karasu and will see you being directly next to you.
Yeah,
He's
of
going
course.
to make a scimitar attack.
Bring it on.
Is an 18 enough to hit you?
It is just, unfortunately.
Okay, that's 5 points of slashing damage to you as
Got
the
it.
goblin rusty scimitar manages to find a gap in your defenses.
Half health. Ugh.
yeah, I'm at less than half. It's looking real nice.
That's
over
all
here.
right. We can do it. We can do it.
We got this. We got this.
Fortunately,
It's my turn.
it's now your turn. Kill
Spear.
some goblins.
Ha!
Do the thing.
Here comes the
These
spear
two with
attack.
melee weapons have got their shields out.
Okay. 25.
Nice.
Doesn't matter. You get
For 8
straight
damage.
past this
Dead
guy.
goblin.
Bleh, first goblin.
Has his shield up. Karasu's spear just like snakes through the defenses, gets him the neck, and it's done.
Goblins
Next
are
one.
terrifying, but it's also incredibly satisfying to one-shot
And
kill
then-
things.
I will move up I will move up and I will bonus action unarmed attack. And I hope I roll well. I don't.
Unfortunately,
roll well. I roll
not.
a 7, which is not enough to hit a goblin.
He has enough warning from you killing the first one to get his shield up in the way.
Yeah.
Anything else on your turn?
No. I've used my bonus action. I've moved. I've standard action. That's it. Yep. That's what I got.
Okay. Tink, you're up next.
Well, she remembers what Karasu said.
Always help.
Always help. And I'm going to move slightly so I have a better view on this goblin that is right in front of her. I'm going to pull up that crossbow and that's the sound crossbows make.
All right.
Let's hope for more.
Twang.
Yeah.
Just someone saying
14?
twang.
Ah!
14 is not enough on a shield goblin, I'm afraid.
Oh, close.
15. 15 is the sweet spot.
All right. Well, I miss.
Yep.
And with my lack of bonus action, I just say, "You got this, Pasha."
Way down here at the bottom of that initiative.
It's okay. I don't think you're under too much pressure. The rest of this
should
round
be fine now. All right. So next up, you see a slightly larger, slightly better armored goblin head round and say, "What's all this? You come to Cragmaw Cave? You come here to die."
I really thought you were going to go, oi, oi, what's all this then? What's all this?
Yeah, let's get his special thing up wherever it is. Yemek. Does he not have a character sheet? I'm sure he has. Yemek. Oop, that's the token. Edit. I think he doesn't have a ranged weapon. Sorry, just checking this one here real quick.
Really? We just want the catch-up.
Where is his character sheet?
Do you want to take a break there? Well, because it's 2:30.
Perfect. Yes, it's break time. I will sort this out and make sure I have everybody else ready to rock and roll for this next combat. Please join us after some
I
time.
think we're going to be in combat for a bit now.
Yeah.
We're back.
I don't know why you would think that.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back. Thank you very much for waiting for us there. Just making sure everybody's fed and watered and stuff. So,
I think I have a burp, but it's not happening.
could you please
I
mute
definitely
for
won
I
that.
literally just did it because
Lauren, right into the
guys
microphone,
not-
okay?
I'll try.
Just directly.
How many of us can make ourselves burp? Because I can't.
I have one. I just need.
Yeah, you're just gonna get
Is
there.
this going to be the kind of stream where we all do fake burps now?
I'm definitely not gonna do it.
There we go.
No,
There we go.
we'll leave it. We'll leave it.
Sound like more like a hiccup, but it's fine.
So I worked out what the thing was. So let's get back into this combat.
Okay.
So this goblin that is slightly bigger and more healthy looking than the others also fires a short bow probably at Karasu.
My question, Dave, is do I have elevation related cover here? Because there's like a little slippy slide.
I believe in the thing that is actually, I checked this as well on the break. It's actually a small pit. So you would be slightly in a small pit. So you can have a half cover, the +2 to your AC.
Sweet. I
Especially
like
with a
it.
goblin right in front
I
of
thought
you.
I would try and like lawyer up some possible.
Yeah,
aces.
I was looking at it and I assumed it went up as well. And in the description, it's actually a down.
Okay.
I guess in case a goblin wants to hide there or something, I have no idea. So yes, let's make that shot.
New ankle biter, like
Hey Lauren, we should look at the
Okay.
map, probably.
Well, like 15.
I went to our
hit
faces
you.
because our faces are great, and then I forgot.
15 does not hit, Dave.
Okay. Fires a shot. It's like, that was the warning shot. Get out of here. And then moves slightly further on to not get shot at back.
That makes sense.
All right, Maylene. Seeing that both Pasha and Karasu got hit, but not wanting to go probably directly up to Karasu and put herself in range,
Sounds fair.
will heal Pasha. Let's have a cure wounds. All right, Pasha, you regain 6 hit points. Maylene says the magic words of the god that I forgot to decide for her, and you feel much better. Okay.
I mean, if she's into coin, she could be a cleric of Joaquin.
She totally could. Yes, that's perfect.
It's the perfect It's the perfect mercenary cleric.
Yeah.
But now I feel like her coin thing is justified and not just like a weird quirk of hers.
Yeah, see, now she's a religious capitalist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Oh no, I put capitalist.
Oh no.
Oh no, I put a capital.
Disgusting.
Oh,
Maybe
well.
she'll die, unfortunately, somewhere during the adventure.
Oops.
Pasha, you're up.
So I'm going to rage.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Pasha is like, ow! Ah! And is going to move forward up here. And I have reach over
Certainly
Yeah.
do.
over Karasu, so I can do a smash, or I'm gonna at least try. I did not successfully hit anything last time.
You can do it. I
Got
believe
this,
in
I
you.
believe.
We'll
You've got
see
advantage
what
if you
happens.
wanted
Part of
to.
the cards.
I have advantage if I
Yeah,
want
use
it.
your inspiration.
Inspiration. Yeah.
I will roll with advantage.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Fantastic.
do it.
Ooh,
Yeah!
You've done it. Let's see that damage with the rage
Oh, I
bonus
forgot.
in there.
I forgot to add the +2. I also have +2 rage damage.
Well,
as well.
Well, super dead. Absolutely.
You just like mulch this goblin's head with a hammer.
Yes.
And he
That's
faints.
what you get.
And he faints. Yeah, wink. Wink.
His eyes
Wink.
become little X's.
Points on his head.
That's
Okay.
one of those anime like bonk.
can-
like bonk.
Can I take the rest of my movement and move forward past
Absolutely. Yep.
Harasu? Let's see, how much had I moved already? So it was 5, 10, 15. I'm going to take my full movement and just get all up in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get those,
So
get
you
those
see
longbow.
into the room. We'll do the description after the combat, just so we can keep things speeding along.
Sounds
for the
good.
time
Sounds
being.
good.
All right, Vitka, up at the back,
Yeah, that natural.
probably in the
initiative.
most pain of everyone because of this horrible, horrible noise.
And the emotional pain of feeling like everyone can't hear what I'm hearing right now is stressing her out. And she like isn't even gonna move farther forward. I can clock this sweet boy way down the hall, yeah? So I can see him from here,
Sorry,
and
Kat.
he's within my 60 feet. So I'm just gonna vicious mockery him from here.
Nice.
You musical cretin! She just starts like it comes out as this like weird screech.
Is it like the cat kind of fighting cat's noise?
Yes, just meow, meow. So
Okay,
she
that's
just
a
freaks out.
wisdom save from him,
Yes,
right?
she's just gonna make an unhappy cat noise and cast vicious mockery.
Okay, I'm afraid he rolled a 16.
Ah, yes, he's fine, but he knows of my discomfort.
Yeah,
That's
he
important.
knows that you're really angry at him for the sound his friends are making, and he's just like, hey, it wasn't me. I'm not taking any psychic damage over this one. That's bad. Okay, was there
But
anything
I'm
else?
gonna hit. Yeah, I would also like to go ahead and just hit my girl Karasu with a healing word while
Absolutely.
we're here
Fantastic.
as a bonus action.
Oh, back right
Hey,
up.
full health,
Everyone's doing great.
fully restored.
Okay.
And
So-
can I use my movement to like sneak a little farther down the hall this way and see what I see?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
You can go under the bridge.
Okay. Yeah. She's just sort of here under the bridge.
Yeah. You can see that it's starting to get a little steeper, like there are steps going up, and the sound is getting louder.
Okay.
It's definitely over this way somewhere.
Cool.
You don't see anything else. Okay, it's back around to the goblins. So I think having nowhere really to go, probably
You
just going to
have
shoot
big-
you and back up. Yeah, you're directly in their escape route, which is what they might otherwise do. So I think, Pasha, you're going to take 2 short bow shots.
Okay.
Pasha's raging now. The beast.
They're raging now, so it should be okay.
Okay, the first one fumbles and doesn't manage to get you with a 7.
No.
Oh, but the second one, this goblin that survived from last time, seems to have a vendetta against the party.
This bitch, though.
23 to hit for 7 piercing damage.
What? No,
that's only going to be
3.
3? Cool.
Yeah, that's right.
The round
That
down.
may have felled a fellow goblin. It's not enough to stop Pasha. Yeah, and they're going to kind of get back into the corner. This one tries to run around the corner and hide. Not hide, just get away from you. All right, Karasu. What's the plan?
Did a goblin leave Pasha's threatened range there? Because 10 feet is
Because
the
she has
threatened
10
range.
they have 10 feet. Yes, would you like to make an attack of opportunity?
Pasha?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was up there.
There is an attack of opportunity. I shall indeed take it.
Yep. Both me and the goblin forgot that you had range.
I do. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Please don't whiff.
This one is probably going to be a dead goblin. Yep, certainly is. Tries to run away around the corner, but you manage to catch him as he turns his back on you.
Sweet.
No
Bonk him
one
right
turns
into the
back
wall.
on Pasha.
Oh my gosh, very frightening.
I mean, I could be wrong about the reach. People in chat are contradicting me, but I was like, I thought it was just
I
10
have
feet.
5
But best
I
of
have
reach.
I have 5 feet of reach.
Okay.
Um,
My turn.
yes, certainly is.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then
You see
I will.
this healthy.
I will
looking
engage
fellow.
this healthy boy, stabbing him
feeling.
with a spear
Absolutely.
to start. I miss, but then unarmed attack, and I miss again.
Oh, this one needs a worthy opponent.
Yeah, worthy opponent. Yeah,
Slightly bigger.
yeah. Move into it. Totally underestimating, and I do not get it.
Yeah. So I'm saying goblins have disengage.
That's
They
it.
certainly do, but I also forgot that, so he's dead.
You
Doesn't
know
matter.
what? Sometimes goblins forget to disengage.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forget these things sometimes.
Tink, it's you.
All right, Tink.
All right, Tink
Next.
can't see anything, but she hears sounds. So her first instinct is to move closer.
Run to the sounds, Tink.
Yeah, so she's like, is everybody okay in there? I guess that's 15, 20, 25 is when she can finally see it right at the end of her movement. Okay. She sees this goblin right here. Yeah.
Okay, make a shot.
I
Yep.
just want to be very clear. I let you get away once, but not this time. And I'm going to take the
Oh.
shot against the goblin.
Some freaking action movie one-liners here.
A 19
Yes.
Good.
for 4 points of damage.
Oh.
Shoot him because gets shot. He's like, oh, you won't get rid of me that easily.
I'll get you next shot.
Okay, was there anything else?
That is her turn.
Okay.
Acronon in chat. Honestly, if I had a raging bugbear in front of me, I'd forget a lot of things.
Absolutely, yes. Sorry about that. I'll get more used to GMing soon.
Yeah.
Still a bit all over
Hey,
the place.
you know
on the
what?
stream.
This is also a great example. Like, these things happen at every table, and
Oh, yeah, for sure.
every group's going to deal with them differently. You might decide you want to retcon back to them. You might decide you want to move forward and get it right. Like, fix it for the next time.
Yeah,
they're all
I'll
valid choices.
always end up erring to the side of if it's something the PC should have gotten, then we can go back. But if it's monsters die, who cares? You're
Yeah.
supposed to be the cool guy. It's fine.
We're the main characters.
So this character, however, thinks that they are a main character and will attempt to 1v1 Karasu.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Living
Only
dangerously.
has one attack, however,
Thank God.
and misses spectacularly. with no
Yay!
weapon. He's like, oh, I'm slightly more healthy, but no faster or more powerful. I have an overinflated ego because I have a name on my sorry. Okay.
Does this goblin have like a
Hi, my name.
like a name
My
tag?
name is Yemik. Yes,
Yemek.
he totally
You know
does.
what? At least he's not a Yemek. Gonna lose
You're
blood.
gonna
I don't
make
know. I
him
was
a
trying to make a
Yemek
joke there.
and making
but
all the blood come out.
yeah, something about he's
Yep.
strong. Okay, I'm gonna stop now.
Nope. Mhm.
I'm proud of you. You did a good job.
Don't be. I didn't earn it.
So Maylene is gonna have a little move up. Yeah, I can see that goblin over there, and will attempt to attack with a sacred flame. Does she only have a? No, I just put the spell in wrong. That's fine. I know what I actually have to roll. The goblin fails and is killed by sacred flame, which is not fire damage, it's radiant damage. So he's reeling backwards from the crossbow shot. It's like, you don't get rid of me that easily. And then just a bolt from somewhere. Blat. She's gone. It's like, did I get him? Did I? I can't quite see. Oh, yep. I think she has earned her share now. All right, Pasha. You have a Yemek here.
I smash. I smash real hard. Hopefully.
I believe.
I don't smash.
Unfortunately, no. He is, as we've stated multiple times, very healthy. And as such, he's harder to damage, apparently. Okay. Witka. Sorry, I keep doing the.
Oh no, it's okay. That's fine. It's just a weird aspiration noise. Wicca is kind of like standing under the bridge and is leaning out of the sound of the music to just she's waiting to hear her friends finish the fight and keeps hearing arguing. It's like, I don't want to go in there. And she's gonna climb up onto the top of the bridge.
Okay, yeah.
And
Make
keep
me
an eye out for the squad.
Yeah, I should have moved it now. First patrol. Yeah, make me an athletics check to climb on up there because it is a little ways up, but the walls are like.
And for what it's
rock.
worth, she's trying to do it quietly.
Okay, we'll see how you
Oh
do.
my gosh. I thought
Right,
it was
yeah.
a new week and things would be different.
No. The rolls are still bad.
Like you're managing to get up there, and you get your hand on the side, and you swear one of the goblins has actually found a chalkboard to run their nails down, and the horrible noise. And you lose your grip at the last second, but you're not going to take any damage. You just don't quite manage it this time.
Okay. Yeah, she just kind of like slowly, just like an angry cat just going down a curtain, just goes back down the wall and sits in a little huff and like puts she slings the lute around in front of her and is playing just like the very edge of the neck so she can hear some like nice like melodies going with it.
Make it go away.
Just listen to good music just for me. And is going to waste her round not helping her friends or herself.
That's fine. It'll be very hard to get into combat at all.
Witka, our badass babysitter, has suddenly become slightly less badass because she's in pain.
Don't worry.
I understand. I get it.
It just sounds so bad in my ear meat.
Yeah, meat. Karasi.
That's a word.
Can you unhealth this creature?
Can I unhealth the healthiest goblin we have ever known? Yemek takes their protein supplements. They go on the treadmill every day. They're super healthy.
Absolutely.
All right, so
They do
here
CrossFit,
comes CrossFit goblin, yeah, with the ropes,
Just battle race goblin in the back.
Anyone tell you that gob fit? I got this pamphlet.
Gob
It's really
fit.
good. Ugh.
Tries to show me a pamphlet for Gob fit, and I stab him with an 18.
Seems fair.
You didn't even let him get to his keto diet and how many good things have come from it.
Through the paper.
What is that a hit, Dave?
Oh, 18. Yes, it is. Yeah.
For 7 damage.
7 damage.
But he's slightly healthier than a regular.
He's slightly
gob.
healthier, so he doesn't go down.
I hit him with the unarmed attack. 25.
Yeah.
25
Follow up
definitely
with
does
6
it.
damage.
Oh, not healthy enough.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ah, that's the end of you.
yeah.
Definitely didn't want to hear about
Got him. Didn't want to hear
Goblin
about Gob
health.
fit. Yeah. P90 X Goblin pass.
that. Yep. Okay.
Very good, Karasu. You
So-
did.
I see one more goblin on the horizon.
Do
I
you?
I think.
Ah.
Or like something over here.
I
You
see
see
something.
something.
Too.
Two.
Oh,
Yeah, so
Three.
that's combat over for now because there's a
Oh.
tense silence, and then you hear start up again. Nobody's stopped. They've not noticed yet.
Okay.
And yeah, heading into this room, it looks like the goblin's kind of bed area. But the thing that you notice first is a very injured-looking human in kind of a primitive cage. Sorry, they've locked this human up, and you can see off to the side they've taken his armor and his weapon away. You would recognize him, despite being a little bit battered and bruised, to be Gundren's bodyguard, Sildar, who set off with Gundren. But Gundren is nowhere to be seen.
Okay.
He's kind of sits up and he's like, I'm injured. That's my injured voice. It sounds a lot like the goblin voice. Sorry. He kind of sits up weakly. He's like, have you gotten rid of them?
Can I try and like bust the lock open, or like does it look like it's
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you don't even need to roll for it. He was too weak to get out himself, but it's not like a
Yeah.
proper lock.
It's not like well constructed, huh? There's break it open and like open the
like the
door.
whole front of it falls off as you pull it. It's rubbish.
Karasu, being all business, immediately goes, "Where's what was? Oh my God,
Gundren.
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 Yeah, where's Gundren?
I don't know. They took him somewhere else. They thought I might know, so they kept me here. But he's gone. I said something about a boss. Sorry.
They thought you might know what.
They've taken him for the secret recipe.
What?
Recipe for what?
Oh no, they know the
can't tell
Colonel's.
you.
They know the Colonel's secret recipe.
I'll tell you, it's worth more than my life.
The 11 herbs and spices.
Oh no. Has this become the Lost Mine of Phandelver plus the food?
Ketchup and mustard.
The
delivery.
lost food of Phandelver. I love it.
I mean, sometimes you just decide on a whim that instead of blood, there's ketchup, and then you have to rewrite everything and give goblins a reason to keep living prisoners. And I guess this is what I came up with.
It's
You know what, Dave?
perfect.
I love it.
Brilliant.
I love it so much.
It is.
Karasi looks over to Tink and goes, "Tink, get the man his weapons, will you?"
Not
Like,
the
just like
recipe.
against
Yeah,
the wall.
Tink goes up, gets the weapons, hands them over to him. They're like, "You look really injured and should probably exit this cave swiftly, and we'll go find our Gundren.
Yeah.
Because we're adventurers. That's what we do."
Let's see. Does he have a description on this?
Pasha's just been rage looting.
Rage looting.
What's this? What's this?
There's magic everywhere.
You turn around, you see Mylene just like about to cast a spell.
He doesn't actually have his gear. They've taken it back to the base.
No.
So he's
Never mind.
just in his boxers with
his-
heart shapes on.
Oh no.
That's what everyone
Oh no.
Yes.
God, how dare you?
Well, you look like you'll be
So-
really easily stabbed, so you should probably leave.
I'm afraid so. That's what happened last time.
You think you'll be alright getting out? On your own?
Have you left any goblins alive?
Not on the way out.
All right, I'll try and make my way all the way back to town in my underwear.
You know, I
unarmed.
mean, you can, like, wait. Our cart's just
Wait
down
outside
the
the
road.
cave with the cart.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
You'll see a dog there. Don't worry, he's very friendly. His name is Chomsky.
Great. Thank
He's
you.
friendly to most
I'll
people.
go and do.
He'll be fine.
Probably. Great, thank you.
Very
Filling me with
friendly.
confidence.
It's like where he, like, rips the boxers, you know, so it's, like, just the
Yeah.
whole, right? Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Okay, so yes, Sildar, walking 1 HP-edly, exits the cave.
I think he'll be fine.
Rescued him.
Hold on. As you go, has Witka been able to climb up to the top in the intervening minutes of this? Like,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
she just does a quick whistle, like, to the guy as he leaves, and just, are they dead? Are they still alive?
Your friends are the goblins.
Who do you think I'm here with?
Then,
And then she just growls a little bit.
no, I'm still not quite sure what you're referring to with the question. The goblins are dead.
Good. You should go. Nice shorts.
Oh, just did like cartoonish like hands over. He finishes waddling out. Yeah,
Sweet.
yeah, and you would notice, Witka, that this kind of area. I don't know if the light is doing it correctly because it gets a bit confused when it goes up and down. This passageway looks like it leads round to where the others are.
Okay.
So if you follow that along, you join them.
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
I feel
Do
like when
I
you
find
show up...
anything during
Tink's
my
like-
looting?
Oh!
Looting.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's take a quick second and have a look.
Yes.
The hideout map.
Oh,
This is
Vika,
room
you made it?
6.
Did you kill a lot of goblins on your way here?
I killed so many goblins.
You're
So
There's just
many.
piles of them.
Wow.
They call me the Goblin Scourge.
Someone calls you that, presumably. Someone.
Who's rolling the insight check? I feel like this would be cut off.
Can I make a deception check to convince them that I wasn't just on the side?
Yeah,
Like,
do it.
please feel free to. While I get the info up.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. No, Tink will totally believe that.
I think you also know her like flat tone where she's probably like, I don't know.
I feel like you would use that tone enough that Tink actually can't tell when, like, because, like, how about half the time
yeah.
you're telling the truth, about half the time you're not. And so, like, and then she probably once made the mistake of not believing you and it went really poorly for her.
Okay. Sweet.
Okay.
They're so bad
So-
at instruments.
Yeah, looting this area, you will find mostly kind of scraps and bits and bobs. But Yimik, the healthiest goblin, was the healthiest goblin, no longer is, has a little pouch in which are, for some reason, 3 gold teeth worth 1 gold piece each and 15 silver.
Yeah, I'm rich.
Disgusting.
Guys, the
3
gold
gold
teeth.
teeth.
The gold teeth are just the badges of, like, you know, you've passed your course in, like, whatever, like, thing. You know, you get one
Oh, like
per,
Goblin Scout badges.
yeah, per, like, fitness course that you take.
There's like carved in really, really small. There's one that's got like an arm pump. One's
Yeah.
got like a leg day.
One's got, like, a set of weights carved on it or something.
Amazing.
Perfect. Yeah, but there's not a huge amount left in the rest of the cave. So what's the plan now?
We need to go in further and find
Goblin Rave.
Gundren.
Yeah. Maybe
Did
we
I
should see
notice
what that noise
anything
is.
on the other side of the bridge in the opposite direction that I didn't walk in?
Oh, when you were up there, yeah, it looks like the area opens up.
Area
And
over
from
here.
from where you were, you saw that it kind of opens up into a larger room, but there wasn't kind of anyone in there that you saw.
Okay. Hey, guys, I think I didn't see anyone on the other side of the bridge. We should maybe head towards the noise.
Oh yeah, I wonder what that is. Sounds
Yes,
like they're having fun.
I think it is time to terminate that noise.
And her whole expression, like she looks like she's about to cry because she's so excited that we get to murder bad musicians. Like, thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
like how it's like the cat
So
scowl.
much.
Yeah. I found this for everyone, and Pasha gives everybody 3 silver.
Aw,
Huh.
thank you. Such a good share.
Yeah. Mayleen's like,
Tucks it into her
"Oh,
hat.
King bless you." Let's. Oh, do you want some more healing, or do you want me to save that?
I'm have a little more than halfway okay. Think I can take a couple more hits before I may be not great. But if I get angry, I'm very strong and very tough. So I think for now, save it
saw. You killed
save
that
it for
guy.
the other people for now. I
Okay.
might regret saying that, but for now,
I want to give Maylene a very dirty look of like, you better heal them right now.
I'll do it. I'm only an NPC, please. Yeah. So she's like, let's just make sure. I still have a few more spells. So
okay.
she will kill you right now. You get 7 health back.
Ooh.
Thanks, Maylene.
Yeah, Maylene.
I'm back at full.
Hooray!
Oh my gosh, everyone is so healthy.
I am the most healthy bugbear.
Absolutely.
Bear bugbearian.
So perhaps we take the path around near the river, the main. If you couldn't see anything on the bridges, or on the bridge.
Let's go just around the river bend. We'll look once more.
Yes, we will. Tink, oh my God, please.
Just around the riverbed, beyond the shore.
Why don't we go
Where the goblins run free.
Hi. Why are you like this?
Don't know.
I'm going back up across on the bridge to look up and over.
You realize very quickly that they converge.
And then we get muted for copyright.
Yeah. basically. Hey, we didn't sing it. We just said
Yeah.
words.
So, those of you from below see that, as we say, this is a room that it opens up into. Most of it seems to be these large pools through which the rest of the slow-moving kind of shallow water runs. It looks like maybe there was some attempt at making a reservoir for water at some point, but they just kind of put stones in the river and it hasn't done anything.
Goblin engineering.
Not great. All they have here are stones. So,
So I'm gonna state again that I'm moving forward in dodge action.
absolutely.
It's like slowness.
I am stealthing behind Karasu.
Okay.
That's
So,
what I feel comfortable doing. But I think this time Pasha has maybe learned their lesson a little bit. They're crouched a little bit lower. They don't stick out as much. Not too low because they still wanted to draw fire if Karasu and they get caught again.
okay.
I think Wicca jumps off the bridge behind the group, but tries to make it look cool. But I think everyone turned the corner before they saw her do it. She's like,
Yeah.
oh, beans.
Karasu, you hear ahead of you, being very perceptive, you hear the sound of some clinking and footsteps up ahead. So you've got a second to react.
I get ready to do my best, jump from the corner, ninja grab them kind of move that I can.
Okay.
If they come around this corner.
Yep. So there's a goblin that you see. He's coming round.
Oh yeah, I see him.
Conveniently, there is a rock directly in the way. I was like,
Yeah.
which way would he path? And he was like, oh, he's hidden from you exactly where he is. So you see him, but he looks like he's heading kind of this way. So
Okay.
you might just end up going directly past, but if he does, he'll see the others. Unless you all kind of do a shuffly stealth video game thing where once you see him go that way,
Yeah, no, as soon as he passes my field of view, I'm gonna run around behind him to get the sneak attack,
Okay.
Stealth.
Yeah. Make me a
Stealth.
stealth and we'll see whether you get the sneak attack or not.
Okay, let's see. I mean, I don't have sneak attacks, but you know what I mean.
Sorry, yes. Whether you get surprise.
9. Again.
With a passive perception of 8.
Yeah!
Yes, you do manage to sneak up on this goblin as begins to move behind the rock.
So I wave the others forward a little bit, but as he moves here, I approach him and I give him the old spear
Give him the
maneuver.
stab.
Give me the old spear maneuver. Here we go.
He's surprised. However, not
No
quite
dice.
enough.
Can I bonus action unarmed attack?
Yeah, right.
Okay. Hey, there we go.
Yeah, not the crit. But
No, normal, obviously. 7 damage, Dave. Wow.
Perfect. That's it.
And he goes down.
He turns-
Another karate chop to the shoulder.
Yeah. The stab was a feint,
Yeah.
so he turned. You do the thing where you poke him on one shoulder.
You tap him with the spear on one
Tap-
shoulder.
Yeah, and he turns that way, and then you just punch him in the back of the head. Down he goes. Bonk. Yeah. You can all hear now that the sound is much louder again. And you can see a set of steps up in this part of the room from where he came from. It looks like a small kind of archway between this large chamber and potentially another one.
I think the party is up ahead.
Let's go be party crashers.
I
Okay.
like parties. Oh, not that kind of party.
this one.
So you continue getting closer. You can hear the horrible cacophony of mostly just like smashing things on rocks, hitting rocks together. You see that the flashing light is okay. Yeah, you're starting to see the room. You see the goblins are in there, and there seems to be a bugbear up on a small podium, kind of like leading it. He's got actual cymbals somehow, so he's in charge because he has an actual instrument. They're all very absorbed in their whatever this is. There's a goblin he's got a lantern and just keeps putting his hand over it and it's flashing. It's incredible. It's the most ambient concert you've ever seen goblins and a bugbear.
Can I
Before.
please
I'm trying to
make
decide
a
whether or not Pasha
wisdom
has
save?
Make a wisdom save.
Can I please make a wisdom?
Absolutely. I'm not sure for what.
I got a crit.
Critical.
Okay. She pulls herself back and it's just like white, like she's gripping one of these like random stalagmites and just like slowly crushing it with her desire to run in and fix this.
I'm trying to decide if Pasha has ever seen another bugbear.
Ooh.
I think
That's
it's
a
very
great
possible
question.
that they haven't, because they were adopted as a tiny, and so
Yeah.
this might be the first time they've ever seen another one. I think they're slightly confused by this. Oh,
Yeah. So you all see into this room. They're all making this horrible noise. You see mostly goblins standing around a bonfire that they've got. Up on this little podium is a bugbear. And by his feet is some sort of creature that is a wolf. Fantastic. Okay, I just had to double check. Looked kind of like a panther. from here. I've already forgotten the stupid hotkey again. I'm terrible at my job. Whatever.
You are
Yeah.
not. Don't talk about my
Not.
friend like that.
Never.
There you go. I'll just zoom in the whole map. There we go. Perfect.
It's a Z for Zoom.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah, I had to think about it because I was thinking
That looks
F
like
for
a-
like full. But
yeah.
it's Z for Zoom.
Is that someone's arm? Have they just got someone's arm?
It
down
looks like
there?
an axe.
Yeah,
being
it's
swung
because
at
it's
them.
pouncing. I thought it was lying
Oh, he's
down.
pouncing.
Is it
Pouncing.
just
It's
400
so
times
cute.
bigger than the average human? Like, what am I?
It's a very big dog.
Is it
okay?
a dire wolf?
This is like
That-
cat's level scale. What is happening?
No,
How big
for
is
some
anything?
reason, just really big, but also a normal wolf.
In fairness,
Well,
normal
it-
wolves are actually quite large. They're
Quite
like
big.
They're really
they're
big.
really big from snoot to tail.
They're my dream-sized dog.
Right?
They are pup-sized pups.
They're
Could
so
put your entire face just into the fur.
That is my goal.
So Abria,
Dave,
there
these
is
are
a
my
dreams.
wolf sanctuary in the Pacific Northwest where you can
I'm
pay-
on a plane right now.
You can pay to
This
pet
isn't a way-
wolves.
It's
Like it's expensive, but you can spend like an hour with wolves.
Yeah.
You can literally run with the wolves.
Yeah, I'll send you pictures. I need to do it too.
Awesome.
Go together.
So yeah, it looks like they're fairly absorbed in here. You can see that they have quite a lot of loot in the back of the room as well.
Just said the magic word for Pasha.
And the cleric.
Absolutely.
And honestly, for Witka, because she's thinking about is music right now. Someone say loot, and she pulls hers out.
Let's go. Go. Ah!
Okay, so yes, as you begin to move your way up, Clark is looking directly there. So as you come around the corner, sees you. Sorry, this bugbear is called Clark. Also has a name badge.
Bugbear's name is Clark.
Pet wolf called Ripper because I guess that makes sense. And let's get some fresh initiatives.
Ooh.
Blah, blah. Fresh initiatives, please, everybody. as-
Thank you.
Showa.
I would love to be
So,
shot of that natural one that I was working. Oh no! It spread.
Uh-oh, that's not
Uh-oh.
good.
It's mine now.
I didn't mean to give it to you.
It's okay.
Not like this
It's fine.
Tuesday. Not like that.
Not
I'll,
like this.
I'll get Mylene's.
Honestly, like low initiative on a ranged character is not too bad.
It's not actually that terrible.
And
Do I just roll
Clark
dex
does
for her?
have a character sheet. Oops.
Here.
Oh,
I
tab.
rolled-
What am I doing? I'm just clicking everywhere. Oh god.
I
Oh,
rolled
I feel
hers.
that. That's a big mood.
Oh,
I'm
initiative.
just clicking stuff.
Wow.
Actually,
The,
I got a
What?
3 for her
oh
initiative.
no. Okay.
the giant, huge bugbear is named Tim.
So I actually rolled worse for Mylene than for Tank.
Oh, thank you
Oopsie.
for doing that.
Yeah.
Trying to get
I
So
was
good?
just trying to find Clark's.
Honestly, healer going last, not the worst.
Yeah, right?
Not terrible. No.
They're batting cleanup, and that's fair.
All right. Fittingly, as the one who has taken initiative in combat every time, Karasu is first in the initiative.
Yes. All right. Oh God, it's a lot of
Yeah,
goblins.
there are a lot of
Well,
gobos
oh,
in here, and a
goblin?
bugbear, and a wolf.
I don't know why you
But
put up
then
with
there's
me.
also
I don't know
all
why I
this
put up with you
loot.
either.
Look at all the loot.
There's lots of stuff.
Okay, so team, here's the thing. I can either go in and punch kick and hope we get like high numbers and eliminate some goblins, or I can go in and dodge action and hope that they go for me and like fail their attacks. So it's like, do you want me to tank or do you want me to like hit stuff? What do you think?
I think that Pasha is going right after you. So do whatever you want on this turn, but Pasha is definitely going to go in and
Oh,
try
you're
and
gonna have
like.
rage, yeah.
I'm going to have rage. I'm going to try and like and field some damage. So
Okay, cool. So what I'll do is I'll tuck in this corner then, and I'll punch kick this goblin in front of me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And by punch kick, I mean spear. 22 for 5 damage on the goblin, and then I follow it up
Nice.
with unarmed attack 16 for 8 damage on the same
I
goblin.
mean,
'cause,
You don't have to dodge if they're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Takes him down.
that's what I got.
Swift
Also,
and
Aki, can
efficiently.
you refocus your camera? I think it...
I'm trying. I
Oh.
have been.
Oh, no.
I have been trying.
No.
It. Okay. There we
There
go.
we go. That's better. You want to see your wonderful face?
Listen, I want to see my wonderful face. I finally kind of figured out how to get it to stop doing that, and then the program that I was using for it wasn't working. So I had to like go the old way, and I was just like,
Hashtag
gosh,
streamer life.
Streaming
just
issues.
trying so hard to get this dang camera to focus.
I love the camera focusing stuff.
Bugberry Smash.
Oh, yes, it is your turn, however.
Yes, I am going to rage.
Perfect.
Which my last rage of this session.
That'll be fine, I think.
Really?
And
Yep,
I
it
am
should be the
going
whole
to go
dungeon.
ahead and take on this mofo right here.
All right.
At least I'm gonna try. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, let's see.
Okay,
16's gonna hit.
that works. Bye bye.
Wow.
Double his health. Just,
Just jammed that goblin.
Wow.
Thanks, I
we
love
we
it.
suddenly see from like Tink's point of view, you just look back, and then there's just a look of horror on your face, and then the camera comes back again, just for a second. You just
Industrial
don't
pace.
see that. You gonna move up any further?
I think I'm gonna go ahead and move up so that I can start getting in this guy's face. I want his attention to be on me.
Yeah. Can't quite get to him without provoking an attack from the
Yeah, 'cause this goblin-
That's fine. I'll take it.
All right. Goblin still armed for some reason. I don't know.
You know,
Initiative's
weapons,
weird.
instruments.
Did they not?
Swings
the
out with
initiative-
a like loot or something.
Different goblin.
It's a bone flute.
Ketchup everywhere, yeah.
Everywhere.
Sorry.
The room
The
smells
goblin that had the
sick.
initiative on them died. So
Oh,
I'm just
no!
re-adding them to the thing, and because I knew they were supposed to go next.
Ah, that's okay. It's all good.
So the attack of opportunity first. Let us scimitar at you. Wacha. A 10, however, I don't think is going to be enough.
Nope.
Not quick enough on the draw. However, it is now their turn to act collectively. I figured it would probably be okay if they
Yeah, it's
just goblins move together. So one goblin heads over to help Clark deal with you, Pasha,
bugbear wrestling.
and makes an attack, but is not able to do anything useful. And these other two goblins,
That's my favorite
Arasu,
kind of goblin. Useless goblin.
with their scimitars drawn.
Please also be useless goblins.
Let's see. The first goblin rolls a 15.
Not enough.
And the
Ha!
second goblin rolls a 6. Both
Ugh.
useless goblins. Very sad. Doing the best, but the best is not good enough.
The best is terrible.
All right, Wodka.
Yes. She's gonna slide in so I can get a good view of what's going on. And
Yeah.
yeah, I think I can catch everyone.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah, I can catch
Magic
everyone
spell.
except for this guy. And we're gonna hit him with nap time. And I would like to
Oh.
cast sleep.
Absolutely. Please roll to see how many hit die of goblins you can sleepy time.
All right. 26.
That's- Can you hit what's the range on it?
So it's 20 feet across.
Okay,
so
so
I'm
you would
centering
be
it
able
right.
to hit.
Yeah.
It's
But it
the
goes in
wolves
ascending
and the
order.
goblins, yeah.
So it
Yeah,
starts
not
with
quite
follows.
enough for all of them, but all three of the goblins, suddenly, before your very eyes, Harasu getting ready to receive goblin fighting, they all fall asleep.
Awesome.
Sleepy time for goblins. Let's find a good token for sleeping. I love all these tokens so much. I forgot to put those on the wish list. Don't let me forget. Sleeping. What is sleeping? Come on.
What is sleeping, indeed?
They can be. Oh, it's Zzzz. Of course, it's Zzzz.
Yeah, it's
It's
Scroll past Zzzz.
Give him the old ZZZ.
ZZZ. Yeah. Kind of recently, within the last few months, you can do custom ones to overwrite the old status markers, and I really like these ones. They kind of fit the same cartoony style as the character sheets, not by the same.
Whitka recites the go to fuck to sleep.
That is her go-to. And then even though it didn't quite put the wolf down, I think the wolf kind of like staggers a little bit and she points at it, just sit. And it's just giving her full mom voice.
Yeah. I think it would be an action, however, to try and intimidate it actually down.
No,
worry.
she's just doing that as
It's
a free
just
Don't
action.
worry. Tink sees a dog.
Look, speaking is a free action.
Yeah.
Speaking is a free action. Intimidating takes all of 6 seconds.
Filibuster. The Lich just filibusters D&D because speaking is a free action.
Oh God.
Okay, it's the dog's turn. Big doggo.
Oh no.
Big
no,
bad
doggo.
doggo. However, loyal to Clark is gonna
Clark's
try and take a chunk out of Pasha.
Bad
Doggo bite.
No.
Does a 14 hit you? Just about.
It
Yeah.
just hits.
Yeah, just on.
Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. So you take 8 piercing damage, which you
I'll
can
turn that
half.
into 4.
No, thank you.
And can you also make me a strength saving?
Oh yeah, because the doggos grapple.
Doggo push.
Yeah.
Push fall down. Oh, unfortunately, you are knocked prone by Ripper's attack as he rippers you.
Dog's name?
You're upside down. I love it. Let's see. Have we got prone? I feel like we have
Dog
prone.
has a name.
Oh, there you go. There's down for down.
I like. I just loved like this.
Wait,
is,
you're
okay, so
raging.
this
Don't you
is-
have advantage on strength saves?
I think
That's
I
a good
do. Oh snap!
Roll
Hold
again.
Roll again.
For sure.
Yeah, when I make just yes,
Let's
I
do it.
have advantage. What am I doing,
Boom.
y'all? What am I doing?
Hey.
Absolutely not falling.
Totally
down.
fine.
You
I
weren't
say-
angry.
F you to that little doggo.
How
No.
do you
Language.
say that to a doggo?
Thank
still
you so
bite you,
much
though, so you
for,
still take
helping me to remember I'm a barbarian, y'all.
Ah,
It's hard to
I said,
remember
oh
sometimes.
wait, like I thought of it, but it was chat.
you're the Lorax. You speak for the chat.
Listen, sometimes you have to just act like the chat.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's really good actually, because otherwise Clark would have had his advantage on you. However, he instead really only has a single attack. Interesting. Okay, that's fine.
Big boy Clark.
Swings at you with what he was previously using to hit one of the symbols, and turns out to be a morning star. So he's gonna swing around and try and
That makes
get you.
sense.
Critically failing,
Yes.
swinging around, spinning around in a circle, getting slightly dizzy.
That's what we need.
Slightly
Yep, they
dizzy.
don't have any other stuff if they don't hit. So Tink, back round to you.
All right. Well, she sees a sleepy goblin, but more importantly, she sees a wolf,
Mhm.
and it is being a bad doggo.
Very bad.
I'm gonna.
Or good, depending. I mean, he's been very good to his master.
Yeah, but you know what? He should have a different master, but she can't quite see what's going on, so she's gonna be like, "Oh, they see nap time," and so she's gonna run up past Vidka, and then sees the sleepy goblins, the standing bugbear, and I feel like I need to make a toss up for whether or not she. No, she deals with the animal. And I don't know if this is an animal handling check, but she's gonna try and be like, sit down, bad dog.
And are you using the speak with animals?
It's speak with small animals, so I don't think a wolf counts.
No. Otherwise, it would have been slightly better. Can you make me an
Small
animal handling check with disadvantage?
Very
Like small
reasonable.
compared to a Tarrasque, though.
Very reasonable.
Comparatively.
And I also want to be very clear. I recognize non-optimal decision. Definitely in character.
Totally fine.
I get an 8.
Okay. So Ripple looks towards you and kind of just moves slightly closer to Clark and just kind of smiles.
You ain't my friend.
No,
Clark, my
I
friend.
got my loyalty. I'm sticking with him.
Tink sighs, and that's her turn.
Yep.
Sorry, tried to get the dog.
All right, Maylene heads on up, looks up the stairs, sees that all of you are doing pretty well, and is going to try and Sacred Flame Clog. Clog makes a save. I just closed it. No, I didn't. There it is. Great. Perfect. Clog fails and takes some damage. Still haven't changed the DC. I'll do that maybe I'll do that next time. I don't know. She'll probably be gone. And he takes 22 damage as a beam of light does light damage to him. All right, Karasu, you now have sleeping goblins. Or
Now, it would be really, really rude of me to just like step on these goblins while they were asleep. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna skirt past these goblins.
Isn't it Dex for Sacred Flame? You are totally right. I apologize. You still would have failed.
Yeah, I scoobity scoop my way past these goblins, and I try and non-lethally disable this wolf.
Yep, totally.
My plan.
Mhm.
19
Yep, that definitely hits.
for 5 damage,
It's still up.
and then unarmed attack 21 for
Yep.
8 damage.
That is enough, however, to knock out.
This
the
is
bad
non-lethal.
doggo.
I'm not killing the wolf. That would be mean. So
Yep.
I just whack him with the flat of the spear and then bop him on the head.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go with the pole.
That good Vulcan nerve pinch to the.
Yeah. The
Nerve pinch
the
to
like
the
what do you
dog
call it?
thing.
The
Do
scruff.
dogs have scruffs?
Yeah.
They
Do
do.
wolves have scruffs? Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
And then I
Powerful
will
scruff
use
pinch.
the rest of my movement, Dave, to get around behind our boy.
Okay. Clog now has multiple targets.
He sure does.
All right, Pasha. Clog is
Pace
still
this
up.
nerd.
That's what I'm about to
He's
do.
yelling.
Pasha's going to continue their rage and do a smash on Clark, hopefully. I feel like I must always quantify that with a hopefully.
Do you speak Goblin, Pasha?
I do.
Okay. Yeah, he's
I'm-
just yelling obscenities at you in Goblin.
Foul mouth. No like. Does a 16 hit?
Absolutely does.
Take
Ooh,
that.
10 damage. Nice. Okay. He's looking a little worse for wear, but he's still up and ready to fight. The goblins are asleep. Witka.
Sweet. Witka is gonna also like tiptoe around them and is gonna stand on the other side of the wolf. No, we'll surround. We can do some pack tactics too.
Oh,
And
jeez.
she's just gonna start like ripping into Clark in the same way that she's probably chastised Pasha before, because like just 1-to-1, bugbear to bugbear. She's using vicious mockery to be like,
Wow.
and did I hear something about language? This is a child. What is wrong with you sticking that dog? just lecturing. It's just a vicious lecturing.
Okay, what's the DC?
Incredibly low. It's a 14.
Okay. This time, wisdom will be correct. Chat was right pointing it out. Fails and is stunned and takes 2 points of damage. Never before has Clark been admonished so thoroughly and so aggressively.
And disadvantage on his next attack. The best part of
Disadvantage on
vicious
his next
mockery.
attack. So let's put. I think there's one that's a sword with a. Hey, look! It's a sword with a down. Disadvantage on attacks.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to give bardic inspiration to it's going to be to Pasha. I'm like, Pasha, you do whatever you think is best for, what is your name? Clark? And she just sort of pats.
Yes, it's Clog.
And just pats Pasha on the shoulder. Just, you can do this. Collect your friend.
Yeah, so you've got a D6 of bardic inspiration. All right, Ripper, also asleep. Clark, very confused about who to attack. We're going to roll a D3, and we're going to see which way the Morningstar flail goes. Okay, he's going to go for Whitka. Doesn't like being yelled at
That's fair.
more than being hit with a hammer.
I also hate Karens. Respect.
Yeah, fair. Okay, he's going to make
Yeah,
a Morningstar
Mika
attack.
has strong Karen energy.
Ooh, it's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, it just hits.
Oh my! Oh no! He has disadvantage. 14.
Oh, thank God. It still just hits.
Oh,
I
okay.
have like none amount of armor on.
All right. I'm afraid. Perhaps, depending on your point of view, the correct way to
This is why I don't get close to stuff. It's amazing.
to step down a confrontation with Karen. He hits you so hard with the Morningstar, you fall unconscious. You take
Yeah,
10
that sounds
points of
about right.
damage. Yeah, bugbears hit extra hard when they deal damage.
Very true.
It's okay. We have a heal.
How much damage was that?
10.
Yep. Exactly enough.
Yeah,
That would be enough to put me
unfortunately
down too. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and he turns like back trying to work out which of the other two is going to attack. Right, Tink. That's purple.
Well,
Yeah,
the dog
what's
didn't. The dog is down. Not in the way
That's
that
right.
I asked, but you know what? This person, very mean, hit her friend, knocked out her babysitter. Gonna shoot him with a crossbow.
Sounds good.
This is very rude. You know what? We just came here for a person, and now I get a 24
Absolutely hits.
for 9 points of piercing damage.
Oh, just still up.
Dang it!
Survives it barely.
How
Bug
rude of
belly.
you! We're just trying to communicate, and you immediately knock him out.
Can someone acknowledge Bug Belly though? Like, I'm pretty impressed at that.
Bug barely.
Yeah. Okay. So Maylene. Oh, did you want to move as well?
No, I'm not. I don't get in there.
Maylene moves up. Field medic. Let's get Wick back up. Da-da-da. Oh my gosh. 11 health. You are totally fine. That's a big heal. Good job, Maylene.
Thank you.
She gives
Rude.
you finger guns.
I think the goblins might be back up.
How long does sleep last? I thought it was a minute.
Yeah, I don't know
think
if-
it's concentration.
It's not
though.
concentration.
It's not
not.
concentration, so
It's
it's
definitely
fine.
not.
Yeah, so we're good. Okay.
It's a great
You are
spell for
not
goblins.
unconscious.
It's a good
You are
level
still-
1 spell. It does not scale well, but
Yeah.
we love it early on.
I feel like sleep was a spell that was created just for this adventure.
It's
where you're
pretty
fighting
good.
a lot of low level things around like your
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when the first show I was on here, actually, Old School Adventures, we were playing first edition. And sleep, once we had a character with sleep, we were just like, oh, this is the most powerful
Yeah.
spell in the world.
The good stuff.
Yeah. All right, Karasu. There
Time.
is a bugbear with probably 1 hit point.
I
if
do
you
not
guessed.
restrain myself this time. It is lethal damage once more for 15, Dave.
15, I'm afraid, doesn't hit.
That's okay. Unarmed attack 17
Yep.
for 5 damage.
Perfect. Would you
Kick.
like to do a finishing move description?
I think she does a super cool like stab with the spear, misses, then does the what do you call it, like the run up your enemy, kick them in the face move, where you like do a backflip and like land while they fall in the background, that kind of thing. Yeah, we're doing one of those.
Perfect.
We love
Kicks,
that.
kick
She's
this
so cool.
Give them like the kick uppercut, you know?
directly into the bugbear mouth.
Yeah.
And he's down. He's dead.
Karasi immediately looks to the sleeping goblins like, what do we want to do with them?
Yeah, you still have the best part of a minute to decide.
We can fairly reliably one-shot these, can't we?
Absolutely. It's just, are you going to kill all of them? You going to keep one alive? You going to keep them all alive?
Can I
I
make
don't
a
see.
suggestion?
I don't see
Yeah.
Gundren.
Can I make a suggestion? Let's pair up, and then one person stands over them with a weapon, and the other person tries to tie up the goblin. And if they wake up because we're bad at knots, then we do what we need to do. But if we don't have to kill them, they're just bad musicians that enjoy condiments.
Yeah, we do
and
need
anyway,
to know.
we need to know where Gundrig
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
That sounds like a great idea. Let's do that. So I'm going to take this one right here.
And I am going to take all of their instruments, and I'm sitting on top of them.
Yeah. Instruments is a very generous term. Just bits of metal or rocks generally. They're doing their best, but it wasn't good enough, really.
So I'm going to tie up this one.
Yeah, is the plan to tie up all three of them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Should we? I'm sure some of you have.
I have rope.
I have.
I have
I
rope.
have rope.
Why doesn't somebody make me a survival check then to see how well we do in tying?
I feel like this is what
Go
I'm good
for
at.
Come on,
it.
Tink,
Do it,
you're a
Tink.
scout.
Do it, Tink.
21.
Level
Yeah.
10 gnome scout.
Yeah, you're fairly sure that
So many
there's no
badges.
way they're going out of those.
Look,
Just in
I
case one
am
tries to do something clever and
mischief
legally
type
appropriate.
people.
Now
go
we
for it.
wake one up and
Now
ask
I could-
questions.
Now I could wait a minute until they wake up, but whack. Like,
Whack one. Yeah. Okay. So the goblin wakes up, looks up at you, sees. Oh, sorry, Alexa. I wasn't asking you.
Oh,
Chill.
she's a nosy broad.
I don't know what word was close to that. Anyway. Yeah, the goblin wakes up, looks around, frightened, sees all the carnage around.
Where's
all
the
looking like
dwarf?
total badasses standing over.
I want to tap Karasi on the shoulder and she's like, "Hold, you speak goblin? Can you tell them that they sounded terrible? Please, I need this."
my friend would like you to know that you sounded terrible. But now to the real questions. Where's the dwarf?
He's going to answer your question next week. Because that's the end of the show. Fantastic job, everyone. Came back in here and just cleaned the floor with the rest of these goblins.
Yeah, we got a lot
Yeah.
more. We got a
Good
lot
at
more
this.
lucky today, and the cleric edition was definitely helpful.
Speak for
so
yourself. I
helpful.
died again.
Well, you know.
Now you can sing, "Hey, I died twice."
We're gonna see if we can do it every episode. Just okay.
I mean, you're 2 for 2. Is that what we
Alright.
want?
She's bard, y'all.
Oh, why does this bard ever get close?
Hey Dave, did we get enough XP to level up?
Absolutely. Next session,
Yeah!
We'll get the
Yay!
opportunity to
Level
level
2. Level 2.
you were very close, actually. We decided as a group that we were going to use adjusted XP, which is just a slight variant that accounts for the difficulty of an encounter rather than just the flat base number. So you were already on 250. Clearing this absolutely is going to be
Very, very
Yay.
great. We were very close already, yeah.
Do you want us to level before we come in next week? Or
No,
we
let's do it as a group next week.
Do it
Oh,
on
that's
Because,
stream.
fun.
yeah, we can do that because there'll be some town stuff to do as well. Handing in the quest, finding out what's going on.
Talk to
There's
our
quite a lot of
parents.
side quests in this as well, so
Nice.
there'll be a lot of kind of.
I'm okay with
downtime.
talking to my parents now.
Yeah,
you did a great job.
now that you're a successful adventurer.
Now we're,
There you
yeah,
go.
exactly.
I wasn't going to come back, but I murdered a bunch more people, so I'm feeling a lot better about myself.
I'm feeling 30, flirty, and thriving. I've killed several gabas.
Dad, I'm level 2! Yay!
Yeah, they'll be proud of me.
You killed people?
I'm
We'll
very
see how
much
that
looking
goes
forward
next
to
Night-
it.
night-
They
You're
won't be
such a
proud
flirt.
of me.
Nightbeer says Clark is above deadly. It's going to be very delicious XP.
Yeah, it'll be quite a lot. You'll probably be more than halfway into 3. So,
cool.
Yay!
yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for coming and watching. And thank you to my lovely cast for being so dang entertaining.
Aww.
Let's
You.
give them some opportunity to do some quick shout-outs. Let's make a start this time with Lauren.
Oh, wait,
Can you
me?
tell us some stuff?
Hi, everybody. I'm Lauren, a Random Tuesday. You can find me pretty much everywhere upon the internet at Random Tuesday. I'm excited because this week there's a new Hades update, so I'm going to be playing that on stream.
Chris?
That's really it. That's the only exciting thing that happens ever. Also, I guess I make cosplays like
Wait,
this
there's a
week.
new Hades update?
There's a new Hades update coming out
Yeah,
tomorrow. They have art for
I
Charon
know what
now.
I'm doing.
I guess I'm playing Hades now, yeah.
And then I also make cosplays like this sweet hat.
It's a very sweet hat. Thanks.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Lauren.
Yeah.
Next, let's move on to Elf.
I was not expecting me next. Hello!
I'm just doing
I
it on the order.
am Distracted Elf. You can find me at twitch.tv/DistractedElf or on Twitter at DistractedElf. And I am apparently playing Hades tomorrow, so I don't know. I guess I'll do
Streamer, I guess.
that. I don't know.
All right, you make money playing video games. Might as well.
Yeah, I just do stream stuff, you know, the usual.
Ugh, streaming.
I know, right?
Gross.
Great. Okay, thank you. How about you, Bria? What have you got?
Hi, I'm Abria. You can catch me on social media at Quiddy, Quiddie, and I stream all over the place. Tomorrow you can catch me on Saving Throw Show running Pirates of Salt Bay. It's our penultimate episode of the season. It's super cool and fun. On Friday, you can catch me with 12-Sided Stories. I'm kicking off a new campaign of Hack the Planet called Heliotrope that I'm super excited about. And on Saturday, you can catch me kicking it with the D&D block party. And on Sunday, you can catch me with Aki. I'm going to be running a very fun one-shot of demigods in advance of our return to the new season. And it's going to be called Attack and Dethrone God. And it's going to be super cute and fun because we
Awesome.
make everything goofy.
I love it so much. Fantastic name. Thank you. Last but most certainly not least, Aki.
Hi, everybody. I'm Aki. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at MixGenie in a Bottle. That's MXGINIINABOTTLE. I do a lot of stuff all over the place. The easiest way to figure out what all that stuff is to follow me on Twitter for the full schedule. But you can catch me on my own channel at Shidare Aki playing. Actually, I don't play games. I do just chatting. We have Aki Talkies and Tea at 9:30 tomorrow morning. Pacific Daylight Savings Time. And I just like to shoot the shit with the people who come and hang out and chat with me and drink yummy, delicious tea. Yeah, I hope I'll see you around.
Thank you. That sounds.
Can I throw in one
that's
thing really
enough.
quick?
Yes,
Oh, wow.
absolutely.
Sorry, because I just realized that TK is actually in chat right now, and I get to be in their game, and I'm so excited on Saturday. So hang out for that. Sorry,
Oh,
I just
TK's running that one.
yeah.
Fantastic. Looking forward to it then.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay, and finally me, actually. I guess I was last and also least now.
No, stop talking about my friend like that.
Stop it! I will
Be
fight you
nice.
with the love that I have for you.
We'll fly to the UK.
Conflicted
and
punch.
We will have an ultra.
But like
Yeah, we'll put 'em
aggressively.
out. Yeah, it's great. Gosh, so thank you again, everybody. If you'd like to follow my personal stuff, best place is on Twitter at Dave_the_human. I think the most interesting thing is an announcement of an announcement. I'm getting real close to finishing my first big design project in a while. So keep an eye there for updates because I would love to have some people playtest when that's ready. But I don't know when that's going to be. There you go. And finally, God, I keep saying finally. If you liked seeing what we were doing today, you can do it too on Roll20. This is the Lost Mine of Phandelver module. It has all the maps and all the tokens and all the lighting set up for you. And and it makes it so much easier. If I had to remember all this stuff myself, we wouldn't have gotten anywhere today. Let's just say that. And as well, since it's free RPG day, if you go quickly and check for the link on Roll20's page, they are doing a promotion for 3 months of Plus membership, getting you some of the extra features on the site. If you go and sign up for that today.
That's rad.
So good at
Free
marketing.
stuff, y'all.
Look at that. Marketing. That's me.
Nailed it.
Dave marketing. All
Get
right.
free stuff, y'all.
Yeah, that's it for us. Hopefully we'll see you again at the same time next week. All right. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.